Against this right back, Charlie, definitely.
People deluded, I'm back again.
Come on, Ian, man. Come on.
People deluded.
People deluded. Make sure you get your Trapaholic keys, man. www.trapaholic.co.uk. Come on, man. Make sure you get it, man. Don't miss out. Come on. Day up. Look, it's all matching and shit. I've seen come with a black and gold one. Come on. Arsenal.
Because you always use that active red line defenders. I think it's like.
Finally, we're live. Better late than never. People deluded. I'm back again. First things first, man. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I hope you're all doing well and safe. Premier League football is back. Arsenal won on Friday, so I'm in the best mood ever. Sadly, Spurs and Chelsea won yesterday. And obviously, it's Ten Hag's debut in the Premier League. Obviously, United fans, similar to Arsenal, they're going through a rebuild. They're going through a project. Things are going on and off the field. It's Man United versus Brighton. Now, please hit the like button, people. You know, it's Man United against Brighton. From a neutral perspective, I want carnage. Sorry for being late, people. I can't lie. I don't know what's going on, you know. I know I enjoyed myself. You get yesterday. Come on, man. Happy 60th to my JA ones and that green screen not being healthy. But I was on time. Don't know what the webcam was on, but it weren't opening as I commented in the live chat. So sorry for being delayed, people. We're 4 minutes until kickoff. Everything's a bit of a madness. I ain't even had time to do the lineups. Again, big up you lot tuned in. What I do need to do, though, is say on YouTube, can we smash the like button? Can we get 100 likes? And obviously next we've got West Ham v Man City. Again, that will be on Twitch as well as YouTube. Appreciative to you lot tuned in as well, people. Again, sorry for being late. It kind of is what it is in that regards, man. So yeah, man. Let me do this. Fucking hell, hella stressful. There we go. Slap that in there. Pin that to the message. Ten Hag's been unveiled. Who wins today? You know, I expect United to win, to be fair with you. I know the talking points are going to filter towards United, but I'm keen to see how Brighton live with things post Cucurella now and obviously Basuma now. Brighton have a great manager in Graham Potter, clearly good scouting and things like that. Have they not got Levi Colwill on a season-long loan from Chelsea? Keen to see what he brings to the table. But yeah, man, I hope Leandro Trossard can put a dent to United's, you know, whatever they're aspiring to do this season. Yeah, appreciative to you lot tuned in. Let's go, man. Is what it is in that regards. Finally. Come on. I hope it is a Brighton masterclass pending. I reckon United win. I'm keen to see how Mr. Martinez plays as well. I think you do all right. Shout out Charlie and all the members. Bless up, people. Make sure you're hitting that like button and subscribing. Make sure you have your notification bell tuned on. Never miss an upload. You put it there, man. You said it there, man. I hope everyone's doing well and safe. I don't know. Berms, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. That was dead bants. You got no reply from that. You're my guy. In fact, let's see if you're actually following. Let me see. You've been following since June. You was about to get hold of SYM, but you cool, man. It's bants. It's cool. Come on, man. It was. You can hear it in my voice, man. I'm trying to return, man. I think I did all right, man. Wasn't as licked as I usually was. Again, in terms of the lineup, people, again, just until kickoff, there ain't going to be time for me to head over to Photoshop. But I'll do the next best thing and let you look at the lineup for yourselves, people, between both these sides. As you can see, where United are concerned, De Gea, Maguire, Martinez, Bruno Fernandes, Rashford, Ericsson, great signing. He is Fred, Deluded, Shaw, Sancho. Sancho, I think, is going to have a great season this year. I think him and Grealish are going to, you know, be good for their respective clubs. And you've got Scott McTominay, Heaton, Malanza, Varane, Wan-Bissaka, Garner. Good look for the young lad as well. Van der Beek, Elanga, Garnacho, and Cristiano Ronaldo, who's been subject to leaving the club, is on the bench now. Martial, again, I heard he got a little knock. If he never got a little knock, he might have potentially started this game for United fans. Man United fans would have to answer that. But from a non-United fan, it looks like Martial was getting his chance in pre-season and would have probably started the season. And probably Ronaldo would be starting in this game if he participated in Manchester United's pre-season. He didn't, innit, really. For Brighton, you've got Sanchez, Webster, Dunk, March, McAllister, Tossart, Gross, Lallana, and I'm sure you know there's an extra bit of it because he's an ex-Liverpool man and whatnot. Sorry, people, we're gonna miss. I'm not on the ball today at all. We're gonna miss the kickoff. I'll say the Brighton lineup again in just a sec, people. So 1 minute we're not doing the knees, and now we're doing the knees. I got nothing against it. Danny Welbeck hopefully gets a good reception at Manchester United. He came through their academy, and he normally helps us. Yeah, but Kickoff's been there. As I was being a bit rude to Brighton. You've got Sanchez, Webster, Dunk, March, McAllister, Tossart, Gross, Lallana, Welbeck, Calcedo, and Veltman. So let's see what happens. What, Brighton could be in here already? Oh, side netting, raw. You blink and you miss it. Come on, Tossart. Side netting, nothing really, but I'm shouting for no reason slightly. But bit of a mix-up from Man United there. I think Deluded wanted way too much time on the ball there. As a fullback, you can't do that. It's not pre-season anymore. You're not playing random games against ABC United in America, Thailand, or wherever now. It's the big boy leagues, you know. And if you didn't shape them cobwebs out, I'm pretty sure the United fans will let you know. It's the first game of the season. They probably trekked all the way from all over the world to watch the game, paying money. It's a bloody nice day for football. Not probably a nice enough day to want to watch Harry Maguire, but he can't have everything in this life. De Gea, who I think he gets a bit of a bad rep for his ability to play with his feet. I know his Spain boss is quite critical, but whenever I've watched United in pre-season, not just him, a lot of them, they're trying to get more triangles and all these sort of things going. Currently in possession, you've got Maguire. He's itching to just kick the ball into no man's land. Lisandro Martinez in possession, the new recruit. That's a good pass. Finds Eriksen. Eriksen, lovely touch, buys a yard of space. And it said, oh, it almost banged. Almost found an on-running. Who is that? McTominay. So it's probably best it didn't. Eriksen, great signing for them, man. We all know what happened with Eriksen at, playing for Denmark and stuff. I do think for him, the world of football should just let a man get over it now. Like, obviously, things happen and we hope it never happens again and we learn from it. But come on now, if that happened to you, would you want to be reminded of the ordeal that you feel day in, day out and really like a charity case? So, yeah, Ten Hag has won 3 Dutch titles and a couple of cups. United fans are probably hoping that he does this thing. Hope you're doing well, man. United couldn't have wished for an easier game at home for their first match. I hear you, but I wouldn't write off Brighton. I do think United are going to run riot. I think it's a 3-4-1 United, I hope not, but I just think they're going to, do a madness. I think the new manager bounce is going to be there for a set. Good touch by, I believe, Danny Welbeck. Cleared. Crazy. Big up you lot for tuning in, people. Hope you're all doing well and safe. Sorry for the late start. See how this develops. Lisandro Martinez. Fred. See what happens here. And let's actually take this time as well while the game's being played. You can tell it, obviously when these two sides meet each other mid-season where both teams are fit and flowing, you'll see a higher tempo. But as you can see, there's probably not a single player in that 22 starting players between the both sides that would say they're in their best sort of ways fitness-wise. And you do see a bit of it. The tempo's not going to be exactly there. Again, I know you've got players, especially United got a couple South American brothers there and Spanish dons. So what is English heat? But the heat is probably a factor. United have had the lion's share of possession. They've been confident, knocking it about. Eriksen's made a good run forward. Nobody's found him. Eriksen's showing up today. Marcus Rashford on this right side. Cuts in. I mean, Marcus Rashford doing Marcus Rashford things there. Positive from him, but ultimately came to nothing. They're lot in possession on this right-hand side. For large periods of the game, Brighton are without the ball. And they probably expected that. Well, you should historically expect that going to Man United, going to Old Trafford. You probably should expect that with what Ten Hag and Dutch players are about. Fred wanted one touch too many. That's not the first time a United players wanted one touch too many. You got to shake them cobwebs out. Same can be said for Brighton. It's getting a bit feisty and Brighton could counter-attack here. Maguire's got a bit of defending. I think Tossart will get there. Solly March, valiant effort to try and waste Maguire. Maguire buys a very good foul. It's like double the size of March, and March has bought that. That's actually good defending by Maguire, and still technically the current Manchester United captain. I remember you making videos about Sancho and Lamptey when they were playing youth. I appreciate that, Em. You've been in the trenches. I appreciate that, my guy. That's a real member. You've been here for the pigeons. You've been here for the blue coat. Some people are probably looking at the screen like we're speaking gibberish. If you know, you know. And if you don't know about that, I appreciate the support, but it's lovely to see the trench babies locked in. Luke Shaw. Wonder if Ten Hag's got rid of Custard. Fred, that's a lovely ball. Rashford, get your body there and take dunk on. That's a good ball by Rashford. I think he's found Bruno Fernandes. He tried to pull it in. I think the offside flag eventually was raised, but that's positive play. Can't lie, best Man United kit, home kit I've seen from them in a while. Adidas giving them decent kits, even though I don't feel Adidas are really trying. It's a bit of copy and paste between Arsenal's, United's, and a couple of other teams, but nonetheless, it is what it is, man. Don't forget West Ham United against Manchester City. Watch along next, people. Martinez own goal today. I'm feeling it. I hope so, but I don't think so. I think he's going to be a good signing, man. Looks like he reads the game well. Obviously, when you look into, I don't know him from nowhere, but when you read little things online, it sounds dumb, but he seems like he really is fascinated with improving. The way he talks about certain players he looks at, and the way, just his outlook on football. I think Martinez will be all right for them. Obviously, there'll be games where his lack of height might be a problem. Same way, if I'm a defender and I lack pace, that's going to be exposed at games. But I think he'll do all right, man. Hope not, though, Carl. We got to run agendas and that, and you didn't sign for us. But yeah, speaking of the man, he's intercepted well. Fred's done well to buy United out of there. You've got to come out of there. Still in congested area here. Bruno Fernandes itching to do hero ball. He's actually switched play. Deluded, take that in your stride. He's found Jadon Sancho. I think he's going to have a good season this year. He's on this right-hand side, bobbing and weaving. Good pass, really. McTominay has to shoot. Meaty from McTominay. It's falling to Bruno. Bruno has to score. Has to score. He's thumped it over. It's terrible defending by Brighton. It's decent build-up play from United. It's a sunny day, and you could have scored the first Manchester United goal of the season. Sancho's found McTominay. McTominay, I don't know what he's tried to do, but it's ricocheted off a Brighton man. Everyone in their nan, whether you're watching the game or at the stadium, probably expected him to find the near or the far post. My man's got one leg and he still jumped at that chance from Bruno Fernandes in the stands at United. It's crazy. Bruno, God's not going to help you. You can look to the skies. God helps those who help themselves. You got completely under that. Shouldn't be doing that. I guess Varane isn't as good as they say, man. Nah, Varane's decent, bro. I don't think it's the Varane of his prime. Varane's not God. If you have a joke man team and a joke man defense, any defender's going to get exposed. And he might be injured enough. If Varane be decent still. And there's good... You need a squad. United are aspiring to get in the Champions League. They're in the Europa League. You need more than one centre-back. I don't know what's going on with Lindelof and Bailly. Bailly, it seems like he can't... he's unorthodox on the best of days and the man can't stay fit. There's even scope to bring in an ex-centre-back. Good play from United here. Brighton not really asking anything. Veltman's done well. And, it's ricocheted off Luke Shaw for a Brighton goal kick. Big up you lot, man. We lot saying United looking good. I can't lie. I hear that. Odegaard or Fernandes. Odegaard. I think he's a better footballer. Football IQ, all that stuff. And he showed it last time. Then man bucked in it, so it's calm. Come on. What's going on here? Oh, here we go. We're gonna make the whole game about Ronaldo now. The first shot's been panned to Cristiano Ronaldo, who sat in between Garner and I believe Varane. Fred for United's got them out of a tight hole once again. He's found Maguire. It's not a Harry Maguire game if he hasn't tried that crossfield pass. I think he's been told not to do that. Sancho's been forced to go back. He finds Deluded. Deluded's found De Gea. United definitely look better in terms of transitioning, playing out from the back. I just said that Fred's played a blind pass. He's made up for it, but that's the second sort of brain fart, and it could have been a costly error. Got to wake up. I was just about to say how Man United are trusting themselves. Last season when they tried to play a bit of football and they got a bit panicky, people started doing dumb shit. Speaking of dumb shit, McTominay's pass, his blushes are spared because, Rashford's actually made it look half decent. Marcus Rashford, United have had the lion's share of possession in this opening exchanges. Brighton haven't asked a thing. But what I would say for United, that, we've all seen it in any Premier League game. You can have all this possession. Don't take your chances. The other team go down the other end and score. And there's been a couple of potential self-inflicting errors. First, in the opening passage with Deluded, and secondly, Fred there. Fred, who's done all right. Just got to wake up. Both teams got to wake up, man. I said it's not pre-season anymore. You do silly stuff, you might not play. Your manager might drop you. Rashford. Good tackle by, I believe, Veltman. Bruno's done well to actually make sure United keep hold of it, and he's won a free kick. Bailly moved to Roma. Is it confirmed? Is that confirmed? That must be something I missed. Is that confirmed? The lot, fullback union, you got way too long on the ball from a Brighton perspective. You know, got time to book a train ticket. On my life, McTominay, you're not a nice footballer, bro. Eriksen going mad at you like he's telling you to make the run. Them sort of man should just be Europa League in that, man. Ten Hag's going to clock soon. United are playing better than expected, even Maguire. I mean, can you really? You know, they're not a bad side. They're new manager. It's a new bit of optimism. You've seen in pre-season that they're improved in terms of knocking the ball around, keeping possession. You know, the fans, them are there. A lot of it's expected, really. You should go to Old Trafford and like what Brighton are seeing right now in the first 10 minutes to not have the ball, you know. I'm not a United fan by any stretch of the imagination, but they've got to get that fear factor back at Old Trafford. Well, Arsenal still can't really go there and do much, but in recent years, people go there genuinely believing they got 3 points. Obviously, Sir Alex Ferguson days and that, bro, you just went there to try your best, blood. That's what it was. More time United won the game in the tunnel. Brighton obviously expected to be without the ball, probably trying to frustrate United. Obviously, born out of frustration, like in life, becomes mistakes. Think about it logically. If I'm like, it's big up everyone with Sunday dinner. If I'm peeling 100 potatoes and I'm getting tired, I'm getting frustrated because I'm not moving from it. You know, it's taking long. I'm gonna start making mistakes. I might not peel it as good as I can, and then mistakes are made. So on a football field, frustration could happen. Brighton have had 20% of the ball to 80% of Man United's. Sanchez has gone long. Brighton have won the first. Fred wins the second. Brighton throw-in. When's the new All or Nothing episodes coming out, DG? Shouldn't it be next week? Forgive me if I'm wrong. It should be next week. And then, yeah, man. Pretty sure it's next week. And big up to everyone who was there. We watched the first 3 Arsenal episodes. We'll do that again. Long ball forward from Graham Potter's men comes to no avail. Christian Eriksen's look good, man. I think United have just lacked a player. He's not basic, but just that understands football. Like the IQ and that, like he buys an extra, you know, he buys a yard of space for himself. But it's Eriksen, isn't it? I know he plays for United and we still hate the ups, but you couldn't praise the man there at Spurs. Like he's lit. Smart in a day and age where United have made a lot of, let's be honest, shit signings, bro. That's a very good one on a free. Maguire's killing Shaw there. Shaw's done well. Like, you know, bloody hell, give your teammate a chance. Bruno Fernandes, Rashford, you got to protect that, broski. You didn't protect it. Change snatched. And now Brighton could counterattack. Fred doing well once again. That's where he makes up for anything, man. He gets a bite, puts a shift in. I don't know for the hairstyle, but it's cool, man. McTominay and Fred. I mean, Ten Hag's going to learn really quickly, man. You know, I know they want De Jong and that, but this ain't the thing, bro. I hope it is as an Arsenal fan, but you know, Fred and McTominay, take nothing away from Fred in particular. It's not a first choice pivot, man. It ain't got nothing. You know, look at the two neighbours. You look at Liverpool, who have centre mid problems of their own right now. Look at what they're doing. Look at what City could put together. United have been caught playing out from the back here. I was just about to start praising it. Danny Welbeck should have passed it, trying to live a movie. It's cannoned off Maguire. Young Calcedo can't get onto that. As I said, you know, there's still United are not going to be perfect under Ten Hag or whatever he's doing, but I do think there's a bit of a different swagger. I do think, you know, they back themselves a bit more in possession in a healthy way. Yeah, they're getting caught, but buying a couple of extra touches, not panicking. You know, you can see what he's trying to do. Glazers are there. No emotions from Ten Hag. You know he's probably not happy. 33 likes. We're slacking, people, man. Can we get to 100 before the end of the stream? And do not forget, after this, it's West Ham against City. Hope United wins so they don't make any new signings. Van de Beek should have started over McDonald's. Probably wanted to be a bit tigerish in midfield. Obviously, you got Eriksen, Bruno. And let's be honest, Bruno he is a bit indisciplined. So he probably doubled down on that with McTominay and Fred. And then you got Eriksen and them sort of man, Sancho. You just hoping it balanced out. All right, Brian could be in here. That's very good play. Welbs is going to fuck you up. Welbeck, Bambi on ice. Bambi on ice. Bambi on ice. Very good pass. Who passed that from Brighton? Split the whole of United's defense far too easily. I can't even see the camera angles poor. I believe it's Pascal goes. Lisandro Martinez in trouble. A sniper got Danny Welbeck. I don't know if he's got the right footwear. Shouldn't have lost his foot in there. There's going to be a goal soon. I wouldn't say Brighton are creating anything, but they're posing 1-2 threats here and there. United look the most likely to score. Still 0-0 within this game. Shout out to you lot tuned in, man. Hey, my guy, Top Blue, man. Nah, man. Obviously, we got our membership cards. You don't even need to do that, man. Appreciate the support, my guy, each and every time. Hope you're doing well and safe. Not just him, but all of you locked in. Brighton. I mean, I'm sounding like a broken record, but you can tell this is a first Premier League game for both of these teams, you know. The passes sometimes aren't quite as sharp. A lot of passes are cannoning off the opposition, man. It's a nice day to watch football, though. It's been a great weekend still. Could do with a couple extra hours sleep, but on our deathbeds, are we going to cry about the hours of sleep we didn't get? Maguire gets his fat head onto the ball, and he finds Eriksen. Eriksen and Rashford fighting. Who's throwing is that, ref? I don't even know. It's that United's or Brighton's. I don't even know. Welbeck hat-trick. He's trying his best not to do much. I'm rooting for Brighton in this one. Hear that? Brighton got their very own earpod, Donny. Graham Potter's acting bougie. He's not doing this. He's doing the suit thing. What happened to the tracksuit? He's scheming on a move. Brighton, this might be the end of him there. He might seek pastures new. Long ball forward by Brighton, first and seconds. I mean, Welbeck ain't going to beat Maguire there. No, he isn't. Pause. Lisandro Martinez, lovely fake shot there from the diminutive centre-back. Waits finds Maguire. I actually think Ten Hag's told Maguire, don't do any of them long cross-field passes. You're not Josh Anderson. De Gea. I'd say De Gea and Maguire in particular. I mean, De Gea, curse of the commentator, has gone out, but they're actually trying. You know, they're two footballers in defence who you know, they'll always hoof it. They've tried not to do that, in my opinion. Ball into the box by Brighton. Meady. Maguire sends it back where it came from. Brighton win the first. Brighton win the second. Gross. March. It's on the right-hand side here. Can a decent delivery be put in by Brighton? The offside flag stays down. The pass isn't good enough. Brighton's starting to wake up. It's definitely been a better... There's 17 minutes played. It's definitely been a better 7 minutes from Brighton than the previous 10, 11. Ten Hag putting down these notes on his piece of paper. Is where it is. Ross, Alex Ferguson in the cup. Can't lie, Fergie's looking at... I don't want to be that guy and big up Fergie, but he's looking out of shape still. It's the first time, you know, you're normally looking better than that big man. Respectfully. Shout out Fergie. Did a lot. Don't know what he was trying to do there, but Brighton win the first. Danny Welbeck, Bambi on ice. You're about 6 foot plus. I don't think... let's just not focus on that, innit? But Brighton in possession. Calcedo. Been a bit meaty. Was it? Ooh, McTominay. You know, are you that? Oi, doing too much. You didn't get fouled, bro. You tried to crave turn. You didn't bang. Remember, you're meaty. There's piano players and piano pushers. I was rating McTominay for that, though. He did a little 1-2 step. If a Brazilian done did it, I would have been capping and gassing it up. Bruno Fernandes has done well. Jaden in possession. I think Jaden needs to get in the game a bit more, man. I think this is your season. Christian Eriksen doing what he does best. That's a lovely ball. Bruno Fernandes can't believe it. Bruno puts it in. Nah, leave that to Eriksen, broski. Your thing is different because Eriksen actually can see someone. You're just doing that spam shit that most footballers do nowadays. Bruno, come on, man. Lovely pass from Eriksen, man. I got time for guys like Eriksen, but these guys are dead in football nowadays, man. You don't really see. Obviously, I'm not gassing it, but the other guys, the Eriksens, the people like that in today's day and age in the Prem, there's not too many of them. Like, then you get them, man, and you get the Bruno Fernandeses. Not saying Eriksen don't score. And I actually like Bruno, but you're incredibly frustrating. And I'm keen to see how Bruno plays under Ten Hag. I do think there's a market for Bruno. Say what you want about penalties and all these things. You know, since he signed for United, I don't know, not so much last year, and definitely not at the Emirates. Or in fact, I don't even know, but he gets goals. However he does it, he gets goals. There's not too many centrally based midfielders that are getting goals this season. But obviously, Ten Hag ball, Dutch ball, it's about keeping possession. When you lost it, regain it as quickly and keep possession. And obviously, Bruno's a bit frustrated in that. I mean, Ten Hag, you ain't got here, but you're still going to drive yourself even more bold when I don't think you can maneuver. I think you can maneuver with Eriksen. I think you can use McTominay and more so Fred, but I think they need a next midfielder. if not De Jong, maybe even a couple, slightly. If I was a United fan, if I could, I'd say three midfield. Bit like at my club, I'd like three midfielders. Calcedo, Brighton not waking up. That's a ball, you know. Danny, come on, attack that. Danny, you're not serious, man. You're trying to help your new club. Ferguson probably gave you the bird call. That's a very good ball. Brighton starting to wake up now, slightly. It's a very good ball into the box. Luke Shaw wouldn't have been able to get there. If he guides that back across, he finds the far post and De Gea is rooted to the spot. Brighton's starting to wake up now. I can't lie. I don't want to say impressed because that's gassing it, but I think United's new signings have looked lit. I think Eriksen, basic competencies and what we know about Eriksen. I think Lisandro Martinez has been good in what I've seen, you know, stepping in at the right times, manoeuvring the ball when he needs to, showing himself in possession. I think United are trying to play out from the back and stuff. I still think Ten Hag is going to need, in windows to come, he's going to need a couple of players that can do what he wants to a higher level. Shaw's fouled there. Squeaky win yesterday. Congrats. This Tony guy doesn't know what ball retention is. Martial, Lindelof, and Eric Bailly looking like a boys' band in the stands. Marcus Rashford on this left-hand side now. Get your head up, Rashi, man. Step over, Rashford, man. Help yourself, bro. Like, I'm no professional footballer, but I could see what's going to happen. Get your flipping head up, mate. Eriksen and Cole, making sure Brighton do not get out of their own area. Fred, who's shown he's got a leg on him, doesn't have the area to shoot, finds Deluded, Cruyff turn, fullback Union, finds Maguire finds his centre-half partner in Lisandro Martinez, Shaw providing the width. There's not really too many options now. You have to admire Brighton's shape so far off the ball. It's a difficult unit to break down. Eriksen asking, I mean, yeah, man, couple more players need to get on Eriksen's wavelength. I see a bit of this with Odegaard at Arsenal. Eriksen's making lovely runs and asking for the ball. And it's a thing where you can see once Eriksen gets the ball, the next run that's going to be made a bit like that. Get on your bike. I'm getting frustrated for Eriksen because you can see what a man wants to do, but maybe Eriksen, you need to dumb down until you're playing with Van der Beek and all them guys. Maybe you need to dumb down what you're doing because it don't look like everyone's got that IQ. You know, the best footballers are proactive. They don't wait for things to happen. You know, Rashford, Bruno, it's like, oh, you're passing it to me, bro. What are you doing? You're not like us watching the game. He's going to be a lit signing for them, unfortunately. I have Fellaini summer transfer vibes. Wait. Oh, no, man. 39 likes, people. Can we get to 100 for the end of the stream? Brighton in possession on this right-hand side. Flag has stayed down. Ball delivered. It's a devilish one. It doesn't get past the first man. Summer signing Lisandro Martinez gets his head to it. Brighton have obviously had a better 10 minutes than the first initial one. Don't foul him, Deluded. Tussart's begging you to foul him. As a fullback, I hate them situations, man, because I'll give the foul away for the sake of it. I like to give off vibes to the Sunday League wingers that I'm on this Tigerish thing. If you're going to get past me, you're getting kicked. So make the decision wisely, innit? Brighton have kicked the ball long more times than I thought. I don't think that's a foul. Flag has stayed down there. Tussart on this left-hand side. He's got Calcedo. What's he going to do? Man, no, you want too long on the ball. Goes back home to his teammate. Tussart. Flag stays down. Calcedo drops a shoulder. Tussart. I mean, Brighton, is someone going to pull a trigger? Calcedo delivers. Cannon, the header from Welbeck cannons off a man. That was a foul, an unnecessary foul there by Dunk. United have taken it quickly. Rashford. Sancho aims to swap play. That's a ball. Feed that first time. Eriksen's made the run. Hey, it should have went. Bruno. Eriksen. I mean, United should do much better than that. That's something that midway through the season in October, if I'm Ten Hag, I'm bloody onto you lot. That should have ended up in a goal. Best decision I've seen Bruno take in a while. He's taking it quickly. You know, Rashford has found Sancho. Sancho expertly has swapped play. You know, everything was done. I do think Bruno needed to pass the ball 10 years ago and it would have went against Eriksen. He allowed Dunk to get back and just get a faint touch on it. And Ten Hag's right. Vex. Them Dutchman, no. You can't be doing that. Brighton have been kicking this ball so long. Welbs. Oh, shit. Welbs. Oh, he's offside. Raw. Welbs moving like Henri. Plucked it out the sky. Raw. Bantering with De Gea. Raw. Is he actually offside? Oh, I don't think he's offside. Ferguson's paying them bills. I don't think he's offside. His touch absolutely killed Maguire. Killed him there. Speaking of getting killed, I think that's a foul for United. The camera's just panning back. I was seeing Rashford doing roly-polies. No clue what Corelli's happened to him. But the young man from Moss side is back on his feet. But I think he's going to fill that one still. In the last 10 minutes, it's literally been 50-50 in terms of percentages. You know, in the first 10 minutes, what did I say? I think it was 80 to United, 20 to Brighton. United could be in here. McTominay didn't believe in himself. Should have banged it. You're not the guy. Took too long. And ref, you need to get a hold on things. It looked like there was 2 fouls there. Welbeck is a ball. I wouldn't say ball on. Definitely useful in the squad. I'll give him that. Like, I was on the verge of tears when Arsenal most signed him, and I can't lie. As I said then, you know, he turned to be a better squad player than given credit for. He struggles with injuries and that, and I think I don't know if he had the injury stuff at United, but definitely at Brighton and Arsenal. But Welbeck was calm, man. I actually think he linked up well. He was one of the only players that wasn't Mesut Ozil, Santi, and Alexis that actually linked up well with them, and I think once Alexis, I can't find it, but once he was doing a talk and he was saying, like, who does he like playing with? He was saying all the typical mans, and then he said Welbeck. And then Welbeck responded, he's like, he says he's cool because he passes to me knowing that I have to give it back to him so he can score. Brighton get into the ref. Right, who's this ref? Both teams, doppelganger. It looks like United just had anyone in the back room. If you're bold, you can get a job because the guy handing out the bottles is bold. Wait. United and Brighton's managers using this as an opportunity for their players to get some fluids and obviously instructions. DG, do you feel we're ahead of United and where we want to be? Well, in a sense, yeah, we finished ahead of them. You know, we committed to Arteta before them, so technically we're ahead of our project. So yeah, technically, because we've started our project 2 years? If you say a year from people being flushed out last season, but ahead for what, man? United and Arsenal fans, it's just banter. If we beat them, we laugh. If they beat us, they laugh. If whoever finishes ahead of everyone, but empty barrels make the most noise. And currently, that's what Arsenal and United fans are. 2 teams that used to fight for the title, not doing that at this moment in time. Them man are getting bullied by Liverpool and City. Spurs finished ahead of us. Boy, I remember when Spurs used to finish 13th and that. Both teams fighting probably to challenge to qualify for the top 4. I'm sure both fans would want to win it, but where does that get you? Oh, I don't know. Is VAR going to get involved? That look like, I don't know if McTominay's clamped Caicedo or Caicedo's clamped him, but someone's probably fortunate in that regards. Lovely to see both men on their feet, man. And Caicedo scored in the 4-0 victory against Thingy, man. Brighton in possession, folks. Big up you lot for tuning in. I mean, Brighton not really seeing what they normally maneuver with. Obviously, they got fantastic technical ability. Very few teams in the Premier League. I'd say definitely on the topic of United and Arsenal, like Brighton's players are more competent to what Graham Potter wants at this moment in time than both our teams. Ain't really seen that. They've been growing into the game. They've got another corner. He's looking like Paul Turney. I'm watching this on TV, man. Watching this on TV. If you're watching this on the stream, share it up. And I hope everyone's having a great Sunday off the back of a great weekend. As usual, whether you're locked in on Twitch and YouTube, hit the like button on YouTube, please, folks. And yeah, man, appreciate you lot support. Premier League is back. Football is back. I need to record French League. Marseille versus Reims, Balogun, Tavares. Watch. Corner kick. Luke Shaw marking dunk. Now, as a fullback, I've been there. When you're defending a more physical man, you can't beat him for physicality. But what you can do is run into him. Corner kick to Brighton. Brighton, is it a good delivery? Dunk wins it. It goes over. And that's where Luke Shaw, he's probably done enough. That's where you can't beat him in the air. Jump into him. Think about it logically. If you're taller than me, and I'm not the tallest, I'm 5'8", and if I'm marking you and you're trying to score, if I jump into you, that split second where you think, oh, shit, his head might go straight into the front of my teeth. You might move. That's your job done. De Gea, not quite Ram Dizzy, but he tries. And United still have possession. Oh, Eriksen, can't believe I'm saying that, but Eriksen's done poor in possession and McTominay saved him, but they've both lost the ball now. For the neutrals, it's getting a bit more of an even contest. I don't know what Brighton were on in the first 10, but in this last 5th, oh my, what a pass from Tossa. Come on, Welly. Yes, come on, Brighton. Hey, referee, it's onside. Oh, Brighton have nicked it. Bro, Pascal Gross, you're not celebrating like you believe in yourself, you know. You're not celebrating like you believe in yourself. My word, as I said, it's becoming an even contest. Brighton have finally woken up. Who played that pass? That pass is better than the goal. There was a bit of delay before the ball went in the back of the net. But as I just said, McTominay and Ericsson getting caught lacking. Brighton have hit them on the counter. Calcedo has done fantastic. Leandro Trossard has stood up. Nobody's engaged with him. He's seen the run of Wells. That's terrible from Deluded, from Maguire, from Lisandro Martinez. Shaw is unaware at the far post. Whoever is the left winger has not tucked in and helped Luke Shaw. I'm not a United fan, but Ten Hag's got to be vexed about that. You've got to do better. Great assist from Danny Welbeck. Empty net. Faint calls for the offside flag. Maybe VAR can bust United. I don't know. But currently, Brighton have drawn first blood here, folks. That is terrible. And for what Man United need to do, they need to forgive themselves. They've conceded a goal, keep going. You've never conceded a goal in professional football. This is what happens. Welbeck is lit, blood. Welbeck does his thing, bro. I've said that. Welbeck would be calming the squad off the left for Arsenal right now. That's why I had to remind myself that Father Wenger knows ball, because I remember looking at that. I can't lie, it's bad mind, but you see when we signed him, I remember it vividly. I didn't want to sign Welbs. It was England international duty. I was, God forgive me, but I was praying a man failed the medical. And yeah, well, definitely in terms of the Emirates there, I'm not saying he's up there, but we've signed a lot worse. But Welbs was more useful in the grand scheme of things than Nicolas Pepe, if I'm honest with you. Brighton have taken the lead. Football is about margins. And I still think Brighton could concede. Don't get it twisted. They could get rubbed out. United are not out of this. But what did I say at the start? I said, if you don't focus, football's a funny old game. Ericsson and McTominay, I don't know, man. McTominay did a madness. I don't know what he's on. Ten Hag gassed him. He thinks he's lit. But yeah, sweeping move from Brighton. Nobody following runs. Possible offside. Oh, in fact, has it been? Oh, I think that's it. I think the goal stood. They owed them that, to be fair, because just earlier, Wells was, in my opinion, incorrectly judged offside. It has the goal stood. I don't know, man. I did, bro. I get confused again. Yeah, it's proper bad mind, bro. It's proper bad mind. It's proper bad mind, bro. God forgive me, but it's proper bad mind. Freaking fam. No. Do you know what it is? You see the stick I give pause, definitely, The stick I give pause once again to Hudson-Odoi. Bro, man used to banter Welbeck all the time. Like, so could you imagine? I'm waking up, I'm like, no, it's a lie, man. It's a movie. Danny's done well here up against Lisandro Martinez. Lisandro's done well as well. It's forced him back. Part of defending isn't always winning the ball. You got to guide people. That's a good ball if it gets over to Trossard. Brighton got ballers. Don't dive in the lot or you're going to be in problems. Trossard's not the guy. See? I can't lie. I always root for a fullback in them situations. As a Sunday League fullback myself, man. That's what you call the trenches, where you got to remain solid. You sound happy? Bro, I sound hungover, blood. Someone said Eric 10 weeks until he gets sacked, brother. He need it. Fergie's making the calls. But, half them refs that he's got in his pocket, ain't they thingy? Ain't they retired? They're going to hear do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Welcome to Leica Mobile. Them ones there. Some of you got that today and you thought it's a nice day. Let me try and get Cali. Your dealer's gone AWOL. I hear it. The Seagulls dumping on United right now. It's not done yet, though. Sanchez. Oh, wow. Smoking. Maguire had to, do you know what? His teammate should have told him time. You did not have to header that. It's a bit of head tennis now. Lisandro and Maguire, getting excited. Apparently, Brighton have not lost in the 13 games they took the lead in, people, last season. They had 3 draws and 10 wins. Boy, if you're United, you're hoping that Oldman becomes unstuck. United need to show discipline. Forgive yourselves for conceding, giving the ball away too cheaply. Oh, Trossard tries to find Welbs again. But Trossard's a baller, man. I swear Arsenal were linked with you. You could come be part of the squad, man. I can't lie. I want a litty winger, and I know we're not getting one. I want Kelly Rowland as well. You can't have everything in life, but still, switch of possession here. I can't lie. Jaden needs to get involved with that. They need to find Jaden a bit more, man. He's got the ability to get fans off their seat. They need dons like that. Man United in possession. Eriksen, I can't lie, man. I'm a fan of the game first. Eriksen's a baller, bro. Like, do you know how much I hated him at Spurs? Fred, deflection, that's a corner, surely? Or is it deflected off of United, man? I don't know. I guess we'll never know. Leicester have taken the lead. One love to you lot. Football is back, man. Just tuned in. What did I miss? To be fair, first, I'd say literally 11 minutes, you thought United would have been doing this thing. But yeah, smooth, man. DG, your jokes, man. Man said centre-back's getting excited, bro. Getting excited. Mad excited. Who's playing up front for United? They've ain't had much of a sniff of things, have you? Who's up front? First 11 minutes, United were playing ball. If I'm Jadon Sancho, Rashford, whoever is it playing through the middle as well, 10 minutes until the end of the half, man, they had no shot. Who's worked the keeper? Sanchez. I see Fred shoot to no avail, but who's worked the keeper? Brighton playing ball. Brighton are lit, but they've had their pockets picked here. Here goes McTominay. Bruno, that's terrible from him. Oi, ref, that's a cunting tackle, innit? That's a cut, bro. They're them Sunday League ones. That's where you have to start saying watch after the game and that. McTominay and whoever else did that, boy, they're the ones that I start storing in my head mentally. All right, cool. All right. The next time it's time to get tight with you, it's one of them push things as well. That is a cunting tackle, pardon my language. One thing I saw is every top 6 fan forgot this is the Prem. Every big team so far struggled in period. This is the Prem, bro. You have to take punches. Unless you're Liverpool and City and, boy, West Ham are going to try a thing and Liverpool dropped points yesterday, you're not going to go out there and blitz teams. It's a PSG thing. And, 2 seasons ago, Leo won the league there. So, yeah, it's the Premier League. Home and away, you have to fight. So I always tell you, look, by all means, look at a fixture schedule list and if it's a favourable run, but you can't just look at it like that. United could have been conceding again. Danny Welbeck, as out of them, all the Manchester forwards on the pitch has probably been the most proactive. Brighton have actively tried to find him and have found him a lot more. United not getting their attacking players in the game. And once again, it's a project, man. I feel sorry for Ten Hag because evidently he's having to work with certain men. Probably been dealt a shorthand in the transfer market. He probably would have wanted a couple in by now. Just on the topic of De Jong, I assume a midfielder. There's only so far you're going to get with Fred and McTominay playing week in, week out. I definitely don't think Fred is a bad player. I think McTominay is horrible to watch, but I think you can maneuver with him. But you can't have them two there because they can't do what you need to transition. And also, Ten Hag playing football. And also, you can't have, you couple in Bruno Fernandes, who isn't the guy for the ball retention. You're not going to get too much from Eriksen. Maguire's tried that crossfield pass. He's found Bruno. Bruno, get it down. He's found Shaw. Shaw needs to offer a lot more going forward as well. Everyone. You got the lot there. You got Shaw there. They should be asking questions. Not really. What's what Sanchez had to do? Sancho holding possession. Don't lose it, my boy. Forget United, but Sancho, Rashford, I got time for you lot, man. Nicey free thing. Fred, Brazil, December 2022. You know what we're doing. Luke Shaw delivers, headed clear by Webster. And again, Tossart in possession. Bro, this guy's lit, bro. Skillers and that. Founds Calcedo. He's going to get fouled. Eriksen, to be fair, valiant defending. Brighton are so good at getting out of little pockets, man. Brighton are a lit team to watch, and they could be in here again. Gross. Oh, he's killed him. It's over. The chance is going to die, but it's still alive. Bobbing and weaving. It's 2-0. Offside flag, my boy. De Gea. United, what's going on in the transition? These men are moving mad. The Seagulls are dumping on Old Trafford. Eric, 10 months. Brother, I told you. Don't let these men in preseason gash you. You're going to have to clip so many of these dons out the team. Terrible on the transition. We're watching this live in action. This is why I like doing these things with you. Look at this. The transition is horrible. 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 Not one United player is anything close to a blue and white shirt. Horrible. Welbeck's made a lovely run to take people away. I actually thought the pass was out wide too much, but Brighton have done well. De Gea spilt it. You know, the transition is terrible. It should have never got in there. Credit to Lallana, March, and Co. But De Gea has not got a strong enough hand on it. And Gross has reacted first. Mad tick. De Gea. Boy. I don't know, people. I don't know. And Hog, you're going to have to take off that blazer, brother. I know you're getting hot. I see the sweat on the bald patch. Told man, this is Prem. This ain't Eredivisie. No one cares about your spreadsheets and the free you know, the free 4-man rondos and that. No one cares about that. This is the Prem, brother. I tried to warn you, Ten Hag. I mean, I didn't. I don't even know, but I tried to warn you. It's mad. I tried the way you're going. You can't rely on certain man, and you're going to see it. Certain man can't do what you're needed to do. Terrible on the transition, United. United were quality for 11, 12 minutes. Since Brighton have woke up, there's been no contest. No contest. Mad thing indeed. What, no manager bounce? I hear it. We want 4 Brighton. Maguire in the trenches. Hey, Wells, barge him. Good defending there. Oh, good defending by Maguire. This guy loves diving, bro. He bust case. Hey, Wells, you got con there. I can't lie. Maguire, I'll give it to you. Absolutely con the ref there. It killed. But that's one thing I give Maguire. He knows when to act like he's been fouled. United have had 4 shots, 1 on target, just 3 touches in the opposition's box. Brighton have had 12 shots, 3 on target, 18 touches in the opposition's box. Brighton just looked like more of a competent side, a more street smart side, a wiser side, a team that looks better at playing football, a team more closely aligned to what Graham Potter wants at his team versus on the other on the home manager's front. There's only so much you can get from certain men. Some of these men at United are meaty. I love it because I'm not a United fan, but this is probably the worst period I've seen United in my life. Some of the worst players I've seen collectively playing week in, week out. The transitional players killed, bro. It's almost suicidal, bro, to have Bruno Fernandes. And I think Bruno's good, but Bruno, Fred, McTominay, and you got Ericsson just finding pockets. It's never going to bang. It's never going to bang, bro. Them man, they are Dutch. Them man can't do that. It's horrible. Horrible. Nonetheless, it's 2-0 to the Seagulls. Word to Melisa. Go chat to Brighton and them, man. There. Webster. Bracey. Cucurella, who? Basuma, who, eh? You got to give it to Graham Potter and Co. Ronaldo defo has to come on. Defensive transition, horrible, man. Horrible from United. Not following runners. Not asking questions. Better passing / what's the word? Commitment to passing. You know, Potter's men held it under the cosh. First 20. Other than that, been balling. You know, Tossa, Gross, Welbs is just... And again, whatever you think about Welbs, the man's an experienced striker. Think about it. If Welbs is doing this to you, man, what are the Kanes, the Salahs, and these sort of criminals going to do? Think about it logically. It's just basic competencies from Brighton, bro. Look, first stray pass I've seen from Brighton in a while. For United, 43 minutes and 30 seconds in, you're probably hoping, boy, you get 1 goal sooner rather than later. Get the fans on your back. Things can happen. As I said, Brighton have not lost a game since in the 13 games last season that they scored first. They have drawn 3, though. Jadon Sancho, bobbing and weaving. I think he's going to have a good season. I want him to, man. Bruno, we should have put that in the box. He eventually does. Someone's got to score. Fred. Oh, sorry, Rashford. The sun's just making everyone look the same. Right, Lissandro Martinez, don't know what that was. And as an Arsenal fan, it kills me when we're behind in games and we're looking at some meaty players. You know, you're relying on McTominay and that. To be fair, that was a good to somewhat break down the opposition with their passing. Ericsson was almost in there. As I said, I don't think United are out of it. They could definitely still get something out of this game. But yeah, Brighton have done the best so far. Lissandro Martinez, Jadon. I don't think United's players are aggressive enough in they haven't got their attacking players involved, but they're not aggressive enough. Sure, Sanchez, they're not aggressive enough. Everyone wants to come short. There's no decisive actions. No one's trying to take on their man. Everybody's just doing all this bullshit in front of everyone. Brighton are one of the best structured teams off the ball in this league. On it based on the first 45 minutes, but off it. How do you disrupt a structure? By creating chaos. Again, Eriksen, certain guys are not on his wavelength. Certain guys are not thinking, bro. Eriksen's a thinker. Certain men are not thinking. Everyone's waiting for things to happen. Everyone at United looks like they're waiting for someone else to be the Messiah. People are just kicking the ball aimlessly. They probably need halftime. They've done well there, but then again, you're only going to get so far with McTominay. To be fair, he's fouled there. 79 likes, people. One love. Let's keep going, man. What are you lot saying? I knew it at Old Trafford, you know, man divided, pre-season hype. Hey, certain teams got gas because they beat Crystal Palace's under 12s. It's just too. I'm not trying to do the agenda thing yet. The season just started, man. That was silly from Calcedo. Fred is fouled. Raw. The ref hasn't given him. Fred bundled over there. And again, raw, ref. They must have found the linesman from Hackney Marshes. Lisandro Martinez in possession. I like this guy, you know. I like the he did curse at the commentator. He's fouled his man. He wanted just welcome to the Prem. Wants too long on the ball. Surely that's a yellow, ref, and it is. I like how he's moving, but you wanted that. This is what the Prem's about. You can't have too many touches. Almost got caught lacking there. Had to make the foul. And if you don't want, you know, considering the way Welbs is playing and stuff, you probably don't want your defenders on the yellow just yet. United asking next to nothing offensively. In the half chances they've got forward, they've shown they can do a thing, but sure, not flying forward. The lot offering nothing. The midfield non-existent, bar Eriksen and McTominay actually involved in the mess. I don't think Fred's been bad. If you're Jadon Sancho, if you're Rashford, respectfully, what have you done? Like, have you shot? Have you took someone on? What decisive moment have you had? Whose kit's dirty? I'd say United look good for 11, 12 minutes. There's been more of a commitment to play out from the back, in particular De Gea and Maguire, but the 2 goals they conceded appalling, especially the second. De Gea is obviously going to be the poster boy. He's made a poor handling of it and tapped it into the path of a Brighton man. But the transition from defense to attack from Brighton was superb. To allow United, from a United perspective, to allow them to do that was absolutely shocking. You know, the first goal, people not following runners, people unaware, people not tucking in. You can't cheat the hard graft. Everybody talks about Liverpool and City and how good they are on the ball, but them man dare do that to a certain level. Certain players in United still look like they're on. It's a mixture of certain man are shit, certain man are on holiday mode still. One love to all of you lot tuned in, especially the Twitch gang people. What have you lot made of that game so far? Appreciate you lot tuned in as usual, folks. But you lot already knew that. Tossart looks good. Tossart's a baller. Still, bare of them man at Brighton are intelligent ballers. Wait. I really Ren. I'm not. Make sure you check him out on Spotify. Hey, you're always atting me and got a lot to say when it's Arsenal. Always chatting on us. What's going on, big man? I bet you don't answer the phone like you're my guy, so I'm never gonna call you. I want to call you. Let's see, people. But you better not be at Old Trafford either. I bet you don't answer. Yo.
Bro, relax, bro.
Hey, yo, my life. What God? I'm asking you, cuz. What happened? Talk to me. What happened?
Bro.
Why are you saying relax? Chat to me. I'm asking you a question. Relax. I'm asking you a question, big man. Big man. Why are you doing? What are you watching the football? Yeah.
I'm watching it, bro.
Why going for the board, man? I thought he was messed. I thought he was Dutch and that. What's going on? You look like a pub team.
Oh, you're excited. Relax.
I'm not excited. I'm asking you a question because why are you getting? You're being offensive. I've known you since school. Why are you getting on to me? I'm asking you. Are you at Old Trafford?
No, I'm not at Old Trafford. Not today, bro.
Right. So what's going wrong? What happened to Rashford and that? What going for Sancho?
Watch the football.
What going for the?
Relax, bro.
What's going on? You getting what? Man, I'm losing to teams with birds and that.
Bro. 45 minutes, bro.
Oh, right. You say Ferguson's there. What? Fergie tax hype.
Get the fuck up, man. Get the fuck off my phone, man.
And there you have it, people. There you have it. Shout really red, man. The boy J, you know. You know. Pick up you, man. Shit. You know what? Me face my front. It's all banter. It's all entertainment, man. There are fans at the stadium younger than McFred. Man, call him alopecia Ollie. In your opinion, who's better, Welbs or Lacquer? At football, Lacquer. But I can't lie, we got more of a tune out. We got more value for money from Welbs. I take pleasure in watching United struggle. Trust, someone has to do it. How would they expect to do anything with a midfield duo of McTominay and Fred? To be fair, Fred's not bad. You can maneuver with Fred. And McTominay should be doing up the first couple group stage games. Bro, in Ferguson's United, McTominay would have been sold to some like Watford or something a long time ago. No Basuma, no Cucurella, no problem. No, them man are calling Lisandro Martinez, Rey Mysterio. I am here for it, man. He's the one guy agenda. We have to run. We have to run them because he's left-footed and that man thought he was lit. Bro, man said relax, bro. I'm asking Don, bro. I'm asking Donny, like, why is man saying, why are you saying relax, man? I don't know about winning the league. Cool, Rants, Rants is cool, man. Plus, Rants will store that mentally. And when it's Arsenal's time, I run the bants, but everyone has their day, bro. What other United fans out there? There's better man. I'm thinking about people that will actually answer the phone, people that don't run. Who actually won't run? All of them will run. Like if I call them, they'll all run. Pair of them will run, people. They'll all run. He's the only one I think won't run. All right, let's try to call him again, man. They should come back. That might as well piss him off. I come, man. Welcome, really. No, chill now, because I need to ask you a couple questions, man. Please, man. The fans don't want to know. Why have you lot got Ferguson out there? He could have been with his retirement home going Southend or something. You got him watching this. You got the man hot as well. He's wearing a suit. What is this Ten Hag ball?
Bro, relax, bro. The transfer window's not done. Yeah. Ronaldo's on the bench.
Well, what? Ronaldo 3 goals, yeah?
It's coming, bro. Bro. At 90 minutes, I'm going to call you back.
I don't care, though. My team won. I'm just here to rattle you. I don't care if you win or lose, bro. You know, I'm just here to do this thing.
Bro, fam, do you want me to call you every time Arsenal are losing?
You do that. Why are you acting bougie? You do that, bro. Bro, you do that. Bro, why? Don't try to act like we're obsessed with you. Mate, you lot are waffling. You came in my chat and thought we was crumbling against Palace when it was our turn. Like, what you on? Like, bro, like. Hey,
I can't lie, bro. My head's gone right now. It's gone, bro. My phone's got off as well. It's peak.
Oh, here's the shit that's on the pitch for you for United.
Fred.
Bro.
Martinez been tired.
Martinez tired.
McTominay, awful.
What? De Gea? I swear you said you lot are back.
De Gea, bro. Hey, do you know what? Do you know what? I envy you lot with Ramsdale, bro. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Banter aside, I actually envy you, bro. Because with De Gea, bro, that distribution is on the floor, bro. You might have to check that passport. He might not be Spanish, man. I seen them right there, bro. Them man there from Everton, man. Oh, it's fucked, bro. It's calm.
How you lot allowing Danny Welbeck to run you lot ragged? What's this?
Hey, bro, listen, bro. You know me and Danny Welbeck as well, bro. I can't like he's having a very good game. he is having a very good game, but I don't know if that's. But we got Martin and Maguire, bro.
You say you giving up on Martinez already?
Partnership ain't gonna work, bro. Nah, bro. That first 45 minutes has shocked. Go deeper. It's Danny Welbeck, bro. And we're gonna come bro. These men are gonna come up against strikers 10 times better than Danny Welbeck, bro. So if that's happening, first 45 minutes, bro, that can't be our centre-back partnership, bro.
Well, how much did that centre-back partnership cost? Maguire was like 80. My man was like 200 million.
We're talking good, what, 130 M?
You lot are getting bandeeled, but you lot's business gonna go bankrupt soon, boy.
It's fucked, bro. It's fucked. But I can't lie, man. Just link up later on, man. Smoke anyway. But let me know what I'm saying. Like, I know I'm on your live, innit?
Say that.
Bro, I will shout you later on, bro.
Say that.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. And that's how you have it. United fans, stressed out, man. I disagree saying Fred being the worst. They are not playing cohesively as a team. I don't think they can get onto Fred. I don't think Fred's been dead. Man. Jesus versus Maguire Martinez, boy, I don't know, bro. Welbeck mashing them up his lip, man. United pack hits. It's 2-0, bro. It's not done yet, man. Nah, Deluded. He's Deluded. Bro, you know what? He's Beaky. I heard the commentary team mention a Man United think tank with Sir Alex Ferguson and a couple others. Don't know the full details. Bit unsettling if this case, right? Unpopular opinion, I do think Sir Alex Ferguson, well, it's not even I think. We could clearly know there's a wealth of experience Sir Alex Ferguson could give Man United, but that's the problem. You know, you've got to move away from that now. You need to get man to understand what you want to do and move away from that. I do think United, not that you should ever forget your traditions and stuff, but it's all we're United and this is outdated. It sounds good in the buzzwords and Brexit FC and shit, but you just need dons that know what they're doing, really and truly. And to be honest, in a good way, these things might pre-season optimism's a bit like hippie crack, in it. Like you see the reality. Maybe Ten Hag, you know, when he sends a text to the Manchester United group chat and he says, "Listen, when I'm telling you I need this, that, and the other, we can't do what I need here." You know, it is what it is. First things first, though, people. Can we get to 200 likes? But even before that, I just see we've got 118. Thank you very much. Don't forget, again, West Ham against Manchester City after this. And based on how this game's gone, the next one might be a mad tick. So, yeah, man. At $12.99, Man United may need some of the process. And if they subscribe to Deluded, they can get the first 2 months for half that price. I hear that. DG got back. Bro, do you know why? Bro, listen, Relly Ren's my guy, but he's too chatty. Oh, hey, one love. The clock is still running. It's definitely not an hour into this game, essentially. DG giving us the United fan perspective. You lost it, man. A Man United fan that won't run non-existent, broski, trust me, man. Right, you make a Man United. Bro, man, watch football, bro. Listen, we'd have nothing to talk about if these men were winning. I know it's going to be our day once upon a time, but right now, yeah, man. Love for everyone talking about the time, man. You know, I'll just... You know what? It doesn't even matter with United. Just the fact to try rattle my brethren. Like, that's it. I don't know why people are gassing these man. They're ish. They lost 2 key players and brought in Martinez. I mean, let's agendas, but let's not draw man out of one game and draw bare conclusions. It's lovely to see this, but yeah, man. What, Leicester winning as well? Boy, we need to not act up. Big man thing, take me back to pre-season. I want to hear from Rance. He's been chatting dirty. You'll see. Bro, take it. Ask Rance, blood. I don't know what Rance said. Go hit him up. Deluded, let me come on. I've got something to say about Lissandro. Say what you're saying. Talk your shit, cowboy. Lissandro, who? You lot are moving bad. Certain man were getting excited because they were playing random youths in pre-season and doing triangles, and I hear it. Brighton bro, don't get it twisted, bro. This is a short straw. Brighton first game of the season. To be honest, it's probably best to get out of the way. Brighton's not an easy team. Like, I'm loving this, but man, scared of Brighton, and Arsenal fans should be as well. You know, Arteta tried to style on Potter at the Emirates with Lokonga as a 6 and Smith Rowe and Odegaard either side. Off the back of us losing against Palace, we got slapped. You know, we were lucky to get a point at Brighton's place. I'm not looking forward to playing Brighton because of the players they got, because of the system, because of who Graham Potter is. Bro, there's no easy games in the Prem. You know, Brighton's not a team that you want to play. They can remain penned in. They can obviously counter-attack to devastating effect. They've got good, not a single player there isn't comfy with the ball at their feet. And even the ones that you would say aren't, you can get a tune out of them. Banter aside, shouldn't draw too many conclusions from United losing, but it's fucking amazing, ain't it? And it's nothing personal, United. I wanted Everton to win. I wanted Southampton to win. I wanted Brighton to win. Anyone that's playing the ops in the same way Arsenal, non-Arsenal fans, they wanted to laugh. They wanted to laugh at us this weekend, They got their little laughs out, the all or nothing. Got their popcorn ready on Friday. Some of them probably said no to going out or meeting beanies because they were thinking we're going to get ripped. Eriksen false 9 settings. It's not going to bang. Ten Hag 30, man. It's just these men that shit, bro. But the manager's got to take some sort of responsibility. Obviously, first couple games, we all know preseason, you can't turn things out overnight. He kind of, you knew the job, whether they've told you money's going to be brought in or nothing or whatnot, you kind of have to work with what you've got. You look at Klopp, Henderson was probably one of the first players to leave by some Liverpool fans. They got a tune out of him. Now the season has just started. But clearly, Ten Hag's been drawn a short straw. These players, more than ability, they're not thinking, bro. The best footballers are the best thinking. They're not thinking. Look at the first goal. Man, are not getting, come on. Shaw's not aware, and it's not just his fault. Shaw's not aware of who's next to him. A winger hasn't tucked in for him. The transition, you got to think. They're not thinking. Their attacking players haven't been in the game, but they're not thinking. It's a bunch of individuals, and it's not going to change overnight. Let's cook. They thought Heisenberg was the chosen. Hey, I'm here for it, man. I'm here for it. You gotta love the Prem, man. Apparently, Manchester United have had an offer rejected by Bologna for Marko Arnautovic. Decent player. He's actually better when you see him up close. He's physical handful. I remember him running. We won the game, but he was running Ten Hag right. Man said Ten Hag. Koscielny, sorry. Bro, Cucurella made his Chelsea debut yesterday. I was in the boy. All football yesterday is a blur, innit? I was out here, man. I saw Spurs 1-4-1 and I ain't watching that, man. They ruined my day. I see Southampton took the lead, but yeah. Brighton have had 12 attempts, 3 on target. United have had 5 and 2 on target. Possession's been 62% with United, 38 Brighton. But it's what you do with possession. Brighton, Munich is not easy, DG, not at all. Had United winning 2-1, well, there goes my money. The White Mamba, you're my guy. What? All right, bro, I can't move it anywhere, man. I appreciate that. But yeah, man, the green screen's a bit fucked. We're going to pattern soon. Shout the Indonesians. I wouldn't say Ronaldo's coming on at half-time, but it looks like he's coming on sooner rather than later. He's probably been told 10 minutes. Things are changing. He's laced up his boots. Surely James Garner's not got to be much worse than McTominay. He's got experience at Watford and Nottingham Forest. Completely different player, but yeah. I'm a Chelsea fan. I'll take the 1-0 win, but I don't like how we won. I don't think anyone is. I like how Arsenal won, but in many ways, I don't like it. We didn't score enough goals. We didn't do things. Bro, we get it. You're from Indonesia. Shout out the Indonesians, man. Chill out, my guy, man. Second half has kicked off, folks. There we have it. Chill out. Please don't spam, man. You're ruining it. Bro, you got gaps in your Zoot? Brazy. I don't know what Zoot is, but yeah, man. There's nothing I could do, man. We're gonna need to get. I'm gonna get rid of the green screen and just get like a deluded billboard or something, man. Allow me, man. United fans just need to brighten up. To be honest, they're not out of it yet. I still, in many ways, I still view United of what they used to be, but you've seen United complete more difficult comebacks. Deluded billboard. Nah, just a humble the deluded signs behind me just to kill off needing the green screen, make it all easier, I guess. It's very fidgety to maneuver it. 2 more goals, Seagulls will be top of the league. Boy, bring it on, innit? McTominay fighting. This Calcedo guy, they're going to make some peas on him, innit? He ran Arsenal ragged last season. Shut up, McTominay, man. You're everything that's wrong with British football. Does like you shouldn't be footballers, bro. You should be a football hooligan. What do you do but shout, put a shift in? You're shit, bro. For what United need, this is that man there, bro. They should be getting sold to a championship team. I do think you could use him in the squad, but bloody hell, man. The very fact that he's a key player week in, week out kind of sums up the issue. The very fact that Ten Hag thinks, yo, I got to use him. What have they told him in the transfer market? It's a project, man. You can't, any United fan that's screaming Ten Hag out, any bullshit, they don't know football. Ten Hag is not a miracle worker. He can only work with what he's got. You need to bring in his players. You got to deal with the Ronaldo thing. These players have a lot of bad habits. It takes forever to uncoach bad habits. Think about your life. Whether you're a smoker that wants to quit, whether you want to be better with finances, some of you have vices. It takes forever to get rid of them. That's a good ball by I believe, Bruno. Fred. You got to give the man time, man. I do think, not that Ten Hag's a bit naive, but I do think new managers are going to be a bit naive. Arteta as well, and you're kind of giving everybody a chance. Man, I dislike fans who leave when your team is down. Yeah, you stay to the final whistle, bro. What was it? I swear, was it Real Madrid? Some of their Madrid fans were leaving and they came back, and then we've all seen the scenes. They're all trying to get back in the ground. Brighton, Welbeck. First big misplayed pass, and McTominay gives it straight back to him. Lisandro Martinez puts his teammate under pressure. Ref, it's never a foul. Brighton, can they get the third one? Danny finds Calcedo. Icy free link up. Finds Tossart on this left-hand side. Patient build-up. That's a good ball. Welbs, you got to caress that a bit better. United are playing a game of musical statues, man. Nobody's moving. Maybe Ronaldo starting might have helped. But I do think there's a million problems at United that go bigger than Ronaldo. If Ronaldo wants to leave, I think they've got to. Because as a new manager, if I was Ten Hag, I'd want to work with Ronaldo, bro. It's Ronaldo, one of the best ever. But you need to make... I'm not saying Ronaldo isn't professional and won't buy into what you want, but, how much can you really make your mark when you've got someone that's a superstar in the team like that? In terms of pressing and intensity, how much can you do with Ronaldo? Ronaldo's not going to press for 90 minutes. I don't think United have had the summer they want. Probably overpaid for Lisandro, but they got him over the line. Good signing, Eriksen. But there's probably a lot more that's wanted. That's a fucking ball by Eriksen. Probably too much zing on it for Rashford. Just as a curse of the commentator in a good way. Bro, this is what Eriksen can do if there's some intelligent players. See how Welbs for Brighton is understanding. Oh, Tossart's got the ball. Let me get on my bike. Only Rashford has made that bloody run. And it's Rashford tax. Man said McTominay should join the RAF. Bloody hell. Facts, DG, you're right. No easy games. Brighton, Palace, Newcastle at home, West Ham. Very tough games to be starting the league. There's no easy games, bro. There are games you should be winning. There are them things, but nah, man. Never an easy game in the Prem, bro. And again, this is obviously not too many new players, but they're playing a lot differently to how previous United managers want them to. Clearly, Ten Hag is telling you, too many overhit long passes. I don't want that. Jadon Sancho, probably too much on that. Deluded's going to have to swing that first time. That's a decent ball in. Rashford's got an eternity to bring it down. Marcus Rashford, cannons off a man. Bruno Fernandes. Brighton having to be up against it now. Appeals for handball? I don't think so. Bruno Fernandes, it really is the Premier League. He's back there chatting. Fulham were moving brazy against my team yesterday, DG. Bearman caught life with that 2-2 draw. My manager was looking uncomfortable yesterday. I hear that. United have started aggressive. It's been a very tight 5 minutes. It's fallen to Bruno. Bruno, does he pull the trigger? Waiting too long. Tries to be too cute and clever. And Brighton live to fight another day. Dortmund shirt wavy. Appreciate that, my guy. Can't even see it properly. Appreciate that. I just thought I can't win and I can't wear an Arsenal shirt here. Let me just put this on. Appreciate that, my guy. Lallana. Always a bit of extra oomph in it when you're playing United as someone connected to Liverpool, I guess. Looks like Cristiano. Is that? Nah, that look like someone black, so that ain't Cristiano. Who could that be? Alanga hype. To be fair, Alanga's the sort of brother to score in these sort of games. Brighton bopping it. March. Oh, too much on that. Can he get there? Lisandro Martinez. That is poor, really. It's a throw-in. He's done well. Certain man had these lot finishing third or fourth, Maguire is a generational talent. Ronaldo is I'm not going to lie. Even though it's Cristiano Ronaldo, shit like this pisses me off with footballers, bro. Your team's 2-0 down. You know you're coming on. The manager's probably told you. Ten Hag looks like he's in conversation. You ain't got your boots on. You ain't got your shin pads on. Listen, I can never question Ronaldo, but bloody hell, man. Like, have that shit ready. The only thing you need, the shin pads I can understand because it gets sweaty and shit. And the shirt. Any other player, I think Ten Hag shouts at that. McTominay. Hat-trick loading, probably not. Leicester are winning 2-0. What's Telemans, our guy, doing? Rashford, can he buy a yard of space? Oof. He can, but it's gone into the side netting. To be fair, Rashford's put himself about more than a lot of man. Brighton having to do a lot of defending here. Looks like, is the ref pulling the two captains of both teams together? I don't know. Looks like yellow cards galore. Tossart's getting booked. Looks like there's handbags galore coming out now. Crazy. What's actually happened? Oh, it's a bit of argy-bargy, bit of handbags, man. They're trying to get each other Snapchats. Only first game of the season, but enjoying the salty tears. 100%. Telemans had 2 big shots first hard. Shrewsbury Hill scored goal of the weekend. Works really hard. If I'm the Young's advisors, I'm telling him to stay away from this environment. Crazy. Fred off, Ronaldo on. So that means Eriksen clearly going to drop back, Ronaldo on. To be fair, Cristiano, Eriksen, Bruno, Sancho, and even Rashi, there's enough to get 2 goals. There's enough to at least ruin a clean sheet for Brighton. Eriksen, Deluded, and the fullback, I can't lie, I've not been impressed with Shaw and Deluded. They've not been flying forward too many times. Or when they have, they ain't done nothing. Ball into the box, Brighton send it back the same way it came. Oh, I thought Calcedo was flat. It was climbed all over his man there. Ref doesn't agree though. Tossart gets his body there. Oh, I don't think that's a foul, ref. I think that's a fair one between Maguire and Tossart. I'm loving the frustration from the United players, but I don't think that's a foul. He's got his body there. It could be given, but I think that's a soft one. Crazy. It's a good day for, innit? Wells. Lissandro, I beg you foul him. I beg you. Never. He barged him. Wells, you could never be saying that's a pen. I'd love to see it given, but no. No way. Slyly's got none of the ball, you know. I said, I do think that's a free kick anywhere else on the football field. You have seen them given. If I'm Brighton, I want that. But no. Game's gone mad if you're giving them, man. Deluded aims to switch possession. Ronaldo jumps. Is still in possession. No shame in not beating Ronaldo to a header. Bruno, Portuguese link up. Ronaldo trying to dive thing. Didn't bang. Did not bang. Bro, Webster, leave. Bro, if I'm at Brighton, let these men stay on the ground as much as they want. Agenda's gonna run. My man thinks this is Dutch league. Aye, Marcel, you said you man were beating Fulham yesterday. Still, I didn't watch the highlights. I heard Van Dijk stinking up the place, bro. Good on him to start for, he started following Saliba the day before. I guess he thought he was too like him. The drip is different. We got the real Love Island centre back. No, I'm playing, man. Barge in the back, that's a pen. United are sweaty. Chelsea got awarded a similar pen yesterday. I mean, exactly. This is what it's again. And I can't lie. Crystal Palace probably had 3 potential penalty shouts in Arsenal's game. But as we've seen, nothing to do with it being United or agendas or whatnot. That exact same incident between Welbeck and Lissandro, that's going to happen in another Premier League game, maybe even today. And it's going to be given. And there's going to be jargon. Can't believe it's only been 10 minutes of the second half. Good ball by Eriksen, but once again, a Seagull's better yet. Man gets the header. Jaden. Lissandro Martinez even forgetting how to control a ball. Fortunately for him, he's been saved. The lots did well to buy a foul. To be honest, the linesman hasn't given it. The ref has. And it's another good set piece for Manchester United. $152 likes, people. The ratio is racing. Shout out to the Twitch ones. Still 2-0. I can't lie. I think it's about to be 2-1 though. Eriksen's over that. This is going to be a devilish assist. What could he make happen from here? Ref, how long? Come on. Well, to be fair, poor by Ericsson standards. Bruno Fernandes, good little bit of trickery there. Never a foul, never a foul. He's looking for it, and Brighton could counter. It's 3 against 3. Not counter-attacking at pace. There's, allowing people to get back. Shout out to Jaden. That's good defending. That's very poor from Tossar. Ericsson's won it. He's had to pull it out for a throw, I guess. Apparently, Brentford fans have been singing, Jamie Vardy, your wife is a grass. I think United may have been fortunate with the offside in the first half. Offside for Wales. That's maybe Lisandro Martinez pen. I definitely think Arsenal and United should have probably had penalties against them this game week. Brighton in possession. Ball gone out. Attack to no avail. Chill DG City. Mate, Marcel, I've won. I've won, bro. You're doing the paragraph thing. I've won. You think I don't agree with what you're saying? I'm just on the Jose Mourinho thing here to rattle. My job's been done. You're trying to explain this to me. I know what you're talking about is facts. But I'm just here for this. The very fact that you've done that. Liverpool aren't going to drop too many points. But boy, I know we dealt with Fulham at home. Fair enough. Fair enough. But you're not City, though. Job done. Job done. Big up, Marcel. Job done, man. Oh, man. Again, Brighton in possession. DJ, I've been seeing stories today linking both Diaby and Neto with Arsenal. Sorry, if you had the choice, who would you take? Probably Neto, I like him a lot, but Diaby's lit. Where you seen the Pedro Neto ones? Kind of like a dream seller. One of them from his days, at Lazio and that. Again, Luke Shaw in possession. Half an hour left. Rashi. McTominay, come on, bro. McTominay, someone slap him, bro. Why is my man trying skills? You're not the guy for that. You're a piano pusher, sorry. I never give up on your dreams in life, man. Football's a funny old game of opinions. Clearly, he's got ability, but he's playing for Man United, bro. He is playing in the same midfield that saw Scholes and Roy Keane and all these guys. He is playing football. Crazy. United could be in here. Ronaldo finds Rashi. Oh my! Rashford is miss of the season. Miss of the season. You best pray to God, to Allah, to Buddha, to everything that the offside flag gets up. That's the only thing that can Rashi. That's worse than Eze's. God answered your prayers. Praise the Lord, you're offside. Praise the Lord, you're offside. Because Ronaldo did everything. United sprung the offside trap, or appeared to. Rashford, the very fact that you missed that Rashford shows your shit, bro. I can't lie. And even in pre-season, when he scored that Bandulu goal as well. Rashi, I'm rooting for you, Look at the fan, bro. Man's even trying to look at you like, walk on. What's going on? You need to become England's Prime Minister, bro. I'm sure we'll believe in you a lot more than definitely these Tory candidates. You're trying to feed the youths and that. We need you, man. You sell books, child books and that. This football thing might not be for you, Rashi, man. I'm rooting for you, bro. I'm rooting for you, but come on, man. You need to help yourself, my guy. Please, help yourself. Boss case, but boy. Crazy. Carlisle United have been a bit better. Oh, wow. Ronaldo got man in the headlock. What the fuck's going on between Ronaldo and my man? I'm loving it. Archie. Lisandro has so much pressure on him. It's unfair. He can't even speak English yet. This is why when you buy over 40 million, you must be 100% sure on the player. I hear that. But again, United are a shambles defensively. You could slap the best Premier League footballers, defenders in their defense. Bro, the mentality from back to front isn't good enough. You know, the first, as I always say, the first attacker is your goalie. You know, De Gea's build-up play isn't the best. Your first defender is your striker. Who is the striker? You're going to drop down the level. You're playing next to Maguire. I don't think Shaw or Deluded have been bad, but they're not Man United defenders. You're going to look like a mess. Like you said, you couple in the fact of he needs to adapt off his own back and stuff. It's going to get collapsed. Ivan Toney has scored for Brentford. It looks like it's been a 3-goal thriller there. Leicester are still winning 2-1. Maybe Brendan Rodgers is saying spending's overrated because they ain't brought no one in. They've let a bag of man go. Speculation over a couple of their players. You know, Fofana to Chelsea, Arsenal for Telemans, and Arsenal and Spurs for Maddison. Yet they've picked up 3 points and we play them next week. Corner kick to Brighton, just over half an hour left, under half an hour left. It's a good corner. Ronaldo's actually pull it. Why didn't you get another corner? The Brighton man left that, you would have got another corner. Didn't though. Instead, it's still alive. Tossart delivers to the back post. It's kept alive. De Gea finally catches something. Okay, Deluded, wait till we play you, man. Arsenal going to win. I never said, I ain't going to say we're winning the league. He said, Carl, I was running my mouth too much. Bro, it's agendas, man. I'm here for agendas. I know we're rubbed. But if, Marcel, like I told you before, blood, if you, Liverpool, let Arsenal score against you, I'm excited, bro. We ain't even scored against you in the hot minute. I can't remember the last time we scored. The last time I remember feeling anything close to confidence against Liverpool, probably until Arteta started trying to hype to Klopp. You know, wasn't really confident there. I was telling you not to do it. It's probably when Ainsley, whatever game it was, Ainsley scored. And we thought, yo, I think that was Emery. It might be a drilling. If we score against you, that's a win in my book, fella. Danny Welbeck. Maybe United have to buy him back slightly still. Like, showing man what to do. To be fair, Danny Welbeck presses well from the front and that. DG, it was football.London. Wolves have tabled a bid for Gonalves, which could clear the way for Pedro Neto. Maybe there's a discount. Not going to lie, I was one of the loudest pushing for Rashford to bid to Arsenal. Bro, I mean, I don't know who the Islington MP is, but if he can become the MP for Haringey, I'd rather Rashford than David Lammy. I'll give you that. But, boy, not for this football team. I like Rashford a lot, but it's long, man. Like, is it ever going to get there? Like, it don't even look like it's a manager thing. It's like you need to arrest whatever demons are there. You need to do extra training for yourself. Like, you need to get yourself in that headspace. When you pass, you're meant to shoot. When you shoot, you're meant to pass. Offside or not. Flickers and tricks from Ronaldo. Trying to take it back to 08 and that. Bruno. Ronaldo. Looks like he's going to leng it. Finds Deluded. The Portuguese link up. The Portuguese trio almost done the thing. It didn't bang. Brighton cleared their lines, but it's their turns to be penned in. Ericsson protects the ball so well. Finds Bruno. Bruno Fernandes. Spam cross. He's hit that well. Oh, do you know what? Rashford's missed, but get your head up, Rashford, man. That was no one can get onto you for that one. That's a good ball from Bruno. That was a difficult one. I can't lie. I can't get onto you for missing that one. Ten Hag off his seats. No shit. You mean I gotta manage now? Ericsson doing well. The bar's on the floor, bro. The bar's on the floor for Liverpool, blood. You quadruple to what? In the last 30 years, how much Premier League titles has Arsenal and Liverpool got? One team's spoken or finished. One team's the best thing since sliced bread. Boy. The lot will be happy to see the back of Tossart. Pause, trust. Rash Bandicoot. All right, that's the best one I've seen. Thing is, if I can't lie, if Rashford were English and United Academy, would have got bin time ago by the way it's moving. And I'm a fan of Rashford, man, especially after the incidences. I can't lie, it's getting comedic now. You know, United, come on now. Pascal Gross just gliding through, man. What's going on? Simple pass and move drills. Yet certain United players are unable to do it. I think Ronaldo's tried a thing. Couple man ain't been bad. I think Sancho's just resigned to whatever happens. United clearly need a right back, especially going forward. Oh, wow. Straight pass from Brighton. Few that. Fully is that. 162 likes, people. Can we keep moving? Can we get to 200? Toss up. Oi, taken out there. Thought the ref was going to give a free kick. He says no. Maguire wins it back. The lot's got acres of space. There's not enough man forward for you. Hey, come on, DG Ting, go forward, bro. Believe in yourself. You kind of killed Sancho because even if he stands and takes on his man, bro, it's not. You didn't pass it to him in a good position. Kenton. bobbing and weaving. The lot. Someone's got to pull the trigger. Ericsson, mad thing lined up. Oh, to be fair, Sanchez spilt it, and it's a corner. Trust. Hey, oh, let's not talk. You know what happened when we bought Liverpool in the Community Shield? Come on, bro. Don't want to hear nothing from these lot. Bruno, that's a good ball. Sanchez, it's bundled in. It's 2-1. It's 2-1. Brighton man appealing. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Sanchez, you done shit stuff there. It is 2-1. You were doing shit stuff. Right back FC, the lot has bagged. It's not, bro. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Sanchez, you bundled it, bro. You bundled it, bro. He's saying he's pushed. I can't lie. I think goalies are way too protected in this day and age. I don't know. Did the lot score? Is it an own goal from McAllister? I guess we'll see. Nothing wrong with that. The lot is just standing up. Nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, Sheg. Sanchez actually was going to save it. I don't know what McAllister's doing, but he slapped it in. There's nothing wrong with that. The lot ain't done nothing to you. The lot ain't done nothing to you. You've miscalculated the judge of the flight of the ball in that. This game on, and Brighton might just crumble now. I mean, he looks like Messi, plays anything but. First time I seen you today, mate. So yeah, it's looking like United are about to get back in this game still. I'm going with 2-2, you know. And you know what? I'm saying 3-2 United, you know. I'm actually saying come on, I can't lie. There's no handball, bro. I can't lie. I don't want United to win this game, of course, but the game's going mad. Handball for what? The man has stood up. The game's gone mad. There's nothing wrong with that. If anything, he's getting slapped by Sanchez. Agendas aside, the game's gone mad. Never a handball, man. And I'm sure Mr. Messi playing for Brighton wants it. Never, man. The longer they're checking, the more they shake. What's actually happened? Exactly. Nothing wrong with that, man. Play on, man. We want, banter aside, we want integrity of the game, man. There's nothing wrong with that, bro. Some bullshit. I hate keepers like that. Kasper Schmeichel does that as well. Rather than team structured as Brighton, that's terrible. You misjudged the flight of the ball. You blame yourself. What are you doing, bro? Handball to offside. I don't know, bro. I don't think he got slapped. I don't think that's a foul. I think where VAR should have been used when Sanchez should have been given a penalty against him, or maybe where Danny Welbeck's onside. I don't think there was no need to check VAR there. And United are firmly in this game. Brighton at risk of throwing it away. And Bruno's been given a foul. Brighton, do you know why Brighton are going to lose this? They're losing their discipline. Brighton are rattled, man. Brighton are rattled. Lallana, Dunk, they're all rattled. You lot are going to lose this. I mean, if you could have a frustrating draw, then fair play. Don't know what the ref's doing. VAR needs to... Do you know what VAR... VAR is not the problem. It's how it's implemented. It's who's... But, bro, because VAR is just like... Bro, it's just someone like us sitting there. Ericsson, oof, this guy, bro. These crosses are dangerous, and Brighton haven't dealt with it. Another corner. Brighton are crumbling. Ronaldo's 100% scoring. Another corner. I'm going 3-2 Man United. And United need to be... Brighton, need to be switched on. Last set piece, they didn't do well enough. It's still alive here. Bruno. Sancho. Keeps it alive. Sancho, got to do better, man. You want too many touches, bro. He stands it up. It's another corner. United have started... Well, the second half has been much better, apart from the first opening 11 minutes. Maguire handbags. Lallana marking Maguire. What could go wrong there? It's about to be 2-2 and 3, 2-1. Oh, well, I really thought it would be there. Bruno. Low-key, Bruno hasn't been complaining as much as he usually does. This ref is rattled. Bruno diving as per usual. Prem's back, mate. Ericsson. Bruno. Thought he was going to do a spam cross. Doesn't. Tries to shape it for the lot on this left-hand side to deliver. Kind of shanks it. Looks like it might go off for a throw. Webster does well. To be fair, that's very good defending from the Brighton man. Don't ruin it now. Ronaldo onto you. Clearing their lines, and that should allow them to get out. Nope. United have other plans. United have got them penned in their own half. More tigerish from United, 100%. Raw. Took about 1 million years, you know. But Maguire, the fridge, actually done a good little turn on the ball there. Rumours have it Xhaka's still yet to hit the ground from that dive. But Sanchez is trying his best to let United back in this game. He absolutely spilt that. One of the most overrated goalkeepers in the Prem. And you know what? It kind of aids the agenda. Brighton back still against the wall, sort of defending. Maguire. Ericsson. Ref. Luke Shaw. Big up you lot, by the way, people. Yellow card for Luke Shaw. In the grand scheme of things, if you get a yellow card for that, game's gone ridiculous. Win the header. Doesn't win the header. Referee. After all. It's getting a bit too open. But then again, that's where you want Ronaldo to stay central. You're not Ronaldo of 08, man. Why are you making runs from out to win on the halfway line, essentially? United on the counter-attack here. It's been a great game for the neutrals, man. Great game. Took 70 minutes, but pre-season is kicking in. Now United have speeded up things and more direct, giving up their game plan. They have to, bro. You're going to, you'd rather get a point than no point. Or try and recover free. United definitely have the players to get a couple more goals. Lamptey on, or will be coming on. I can't lie, I forgot he played for Brighton still. That's probably to give, as United are pouring forward, it's giving them something to think about defensively a bit now. And obviously to inject a bit of legs. Tossart, if it wasn't Wells man of the match, shut up, Lisandro Martinez. Tossart, don't let him do this to you. Lallana off as well. Pre-season tax. I mean, as an Arsenal fan, this Mwepu brother is booky, bro. He's so booky. He's a little troublemaker, man. Clamps, man. He done it against Spurs as well. Clamps, man. Decent technical ability. You wouldn't think he's a baller. So, yeah, that's probably me. I don't know if that's a change of system for Brighton. We'll have to see. But that's probably aimed at doing exactly that. Van der Beek's coming on. Scored on the last day of the season for Everton. Could he score on the first game of the season for Man United? 3 different managers still holding bench. Good player, though. Lisandro Martinez. Ericsson. Ericsson looks the most comfortable I've seen. Well, not that there's been many of the new signings. Not that there is many United signings, but he's been comfy there, really. Love for that, my boy. Ericsson. Ooh. I can't lie, man. Ericsson is in. Well, you can't hate guys that play good football. Lisandro Martinez being encouraged to carry it forward. To be fair, it wasn't the worst. A shot sailed over, but that would have helped in bus case. Van der Beek coming on. Van der Beek's feeling the heat. Can't stop splashing his face with the water. Pals. Sanchez, who I think is going to fuck up for the Man United equaliser. Ferguson time kicking in. It's been a great game, though. Danny Welbeck chases it. Maguire wins it. Eriksen kind of gives it away, regains it. No, he doesn't. It's here with Welbs. Charging out from the back. Maguire doesn't quite nick it. It's getting scrappy from both teams. Not the worst of attempts. To be fair, I like that. You know, Martinez was encouraged to shoot. Didn't come off. On another day, it might. Sanchez for Brighton in possession. Tries to pop it over the head of the lot. He's not falling for it. Throw in for Brighton on this left-hand side. I'm still surprised Van der Beek is still on the bench with Ten Hag in. Same to a degree, but I mean, if you know he doesn't fit of whatever he tried to start the game with, as I said, I think he just misses out. You know, Ronaldo didn't start. Martial's not in the squad. He went with Eriksen doing the false 9 thing. You've got Eriksen doing the false 9. You've got Bruno, who, in a nice way, you describe him as indisciplined. You know, you've got Sancho and these guys. You somewhat have to balance it, and that's probably why he's going with the more rugged Fred and McTominay. Van der Beek's not that. Pardon me, so he's probably an odd man out. On another day, he might get in the starting lineup. There's a lot of football to be played. He has got Ten Hag. Don't think it helps in going into a potential World Cup, but yeah, the lot's done well against Welly there. Meady's harsh, but unfortunately, I don't think you're wrong. Raw. Nottingham Forest have placed a bid for Cody Gakpo. Leeds remain interested. Nottingham Forest have made an offer for Hossein Aouar. The Frenchman prefers a move to Betis, however. Right. He got Forest. Man down for United, Bruno. It's almost like the boy who cries wolf, man. You might have been legitimately fouled. I don't know. Aaron Ramsey scored on his Nice debut. 83 seconds after coming off the bench to rescue a point. I mean, come on, man. Bruno, your team needs you, so you need to get out. Looks like the wind was taken out of his sails, I can't lie. Back in proceedings now. Van der Beek. In a good game of football. There it is. Brighton hanging on for dear life, man. Gakpo going to Forest would be an interesting signing. Felix/Al will link up. Eriksen has been United's most impressive player. Welbs has faded in the second half, but he's been good too. He's probably knackered, man. And here it is now. Jaden, you might as well buy a raffle ticket, bro. Or I don't know why you tried to find Ronaldo there. In truth, the angles were against everyone, and you put too much on it. Crazy. No smiles from the United fans. All the bold ones are right there as well. It's all mad. Ten Hag, you know when you're so vexed, you're just vexed. That's what Ten Hag looks like right now. He just got so much to say, he can't say nothing, man. It's crazy. Crazy stuff, man. Again, 10 minutes left, people. Do not forget, after this, we're obviously doing up City, West Ham. I can't lie. I don't think it's going to quite be like this, but I hope it is. And I mean, that was an important block from Martinez, wasn't it? He doesn't block that, they're in more trouble. I want to judge players off one game. Eriksen straight past there. Bruno tries to chase it. I didn't think the Brighton lad had to do that, but he's found his man. Toss up. Looks and applause from the bench as Gross keeps it in. Lamptey, that's a ball. Probably over here and no one's there. People are tired now, so it is what it is. The lot does well to keep it in. Crazy stuff, man. Martinez is calm, man. I don't, yeah. We'll see the best of him in a couple of months. We'll get to judge him in a couple of months, but he's calm, really. Like a bit shaky and unorthodox in some aspects, but I don't think he's the worst player. Got to learn certain things, like probably not barged on, like how he did. Couple booky things, but yeah, man. Welbs and Mbappe doing quite well. Brighton, they play such good football, don't they? And they've fashioned it well here. Messi, aka McAllister, he langs it. It's not a bad effort. It's the first time I've seen you all game, apart from scoring the own goal. At least he's trying to score in the right half of the right side of the pitch this time. I hear that. Lisandro Martinez would look a bit better if United finally get that free flowing movement up front, because he get to play some crossfield passes. And again, they need that midfielder doing the same thing Eriksen is doing, just conducting things. And now they're in here. Sancho, flag stays down. He duppies one, can't duppy the other one. And you see, it all started from someone just giving it to Eriksen and him conducting the thing. Brighton look knackered, man. That's why they might drop points today. They look knackered. And United could be in. Oh, Sancho caught flat-footed. $174 likes, people. We're so close to 200. Come on, man. One final push, man. Come on. Please, folks. Appreciative. Thank you in advance. Brighton plays some good football. Shout out to Graham Potter. Man deserves a lot more credit. Exactly. And what I think is even more shocking with Graham Potter is the game could have lost him. He had, remember, to my knowledge, I might stand corrected. He might be a former player, but he's not no world-renowned former player. And that he had to go Ostersund's. Arsenal fans, we've been seeing Graham Potter's been terrorizing us for a second, innit? Ostersund's. Obviously, he went Swansea. He had to leave the country to kind of solidify and certify himself to be where he is now. Well, he was a former player. But yeah, man, he don't look like anything to write home about. Brighton, Welbs, delays, Lamptey. Yeah, this is Mealy from Lamptey. Some shit step overs, boy. Fouled his man as well. That was nonsense. You didn't come off the bench to do that, mate. Good player, but doing nonsense. So yeah, you look at the teams, but he had to go to Ostersund's. He was there for about 7 years. Then he did his thing at Swansea. Since 2019, he's obviously been at Brighton. The game could have lost him. The English game could have lost him. He'll probably be. I do think he gets a lot of hype. But he's someone that you can't, there's a reason. I think he always twerks for Spurs. I think he really wants that job. But, if he keeps doing what he's doing, and just in general, in terms of English managers, who's better than him at this moment in time? Who's talking to him? English managers, who is talking to him? You have to consider him for one of them top 6 jobs and all of these sort of things. Maybe, well, to be honest, I think we'd look a lot better, really, if he was managing England and not Southgate. And that could be extended to a lot of people, yeah. So, shout out Graham Potter, man. Brentford have equalised. Stress in the left breast. Will there be an equaliser here? 5 minutes to go. I personally think there will be. De Silva, former Arsenal boy, Josh De Silva. Van der Beek drops the shoulder. Ronaldo, is he going to buy a raffle ticket? Ronaldo can't find the shot. Eriksen, is he going to leng? Yes, he is. Oh, Eriksen is cannoned off a man. Ronaldo heads it back. Maguire. It's only a matter of time before Potter leaves to a bigger team. Sanchez doing well. Graham Potter to Leicester, Everton. I don't think it's worth his time, bro. Like, he could rebuild both them teams. Like, he'd actually spend half of the money that Everton spend. They bought Dele Alli, Iwobi, Sigurdsson for 50 million. They do shit stuff, They do shit stuff. So he would probably get more bang for his buck. But for me, you got a great thing going for you at Brighton, Again, if results are never there, then a manager has a short Ronaldo shots cannoned off. It's another corner. If results are never there, then obviously you have a short sell-by date as a manager, no matter what you're about. But they buy into what you're doing. They trust you with the rebuild of what they're doing. The team's moving well. Most clubs like that, they don't just give players over. They zanged us for Ben White. They got what they wanted for Cucurella, things like this. If you're going to give that up, it's got to be worth it. At least to say, corner kick, one sec, people. Lisandro Martinez. So, yeah, sorry, folks. But Yeah, as I was saying, it's not worth giving up. At least if you could get a Man United job, an Arsenal job, a Man City job, a Liverpool job, and maybe somewhere else, that's the risk you take. But you know, would you really want to go from Brighton to Leicester, from Leicester to Brighton or Everton? I'm not even saying the Everton job's not attractive, but I just think there's so much off the field Everton are doing that's terrible. Three minutes left, man. Villa, boy, I don't know. I fully rate what Potter did. Go get your footballing education. This country loves claiming to have the biggest and best league, but in general, this is it. And the thing is, where would he have got his chance? Because guys like him could be grafting for years. Ex-player retires now, and as you know, they're all getting to be head of. I'm not saying it's a wrong thing, but they're all getting to be under 18s coach, head of youth development. Some men are even getting jobs just straight off the back, which is quite sad. It makes sense. Rashford, it makes sense because these are professional footballers. They got a wealth of experience, but it must be disheartening. Bit of head tennis, nerve-wracking if you're a Brighton fan. United still, cheeky little nutmeg by Bruno, comes to no avail. Brighton just clearing their lines. Lisandro Martinez and Welbs in a foot race. Welbs couldn't bring it under control, gave Lisandro just enough time. VAR going to make sure United win this one. Potter plays decent football. Prep the paper, DG looks like a spliff is on its way. Brighton lost their best two players and they're still about to pack United. I mean, we need to, obviously, you're right, but we need to cool out a bit before we, where you look at Leeds in particular. And I would say, yeah, obviously, Brighton, you want to see how they cope with selling players. 9 more likes, people. Mission impossible settings now. Ericsson, lovely. No one on his wavelength and it's cut out. Van der Beek tries to keep it going. Welbs and then Mbrepu running into blind alleys and working hard. I don't know what you tried to do there, but it couldn't have been trying to help your team because you've given it away. Again, I don't think United's fullbacks have been useful enough in this game, personally, going forward. It would be a myth, bro. Could go Villa. But would you want to give up Villa for Brighton at this moment in time? Maybe, maybe not. Malanza, Alanga, and who's that behind everyone? Young Garnacho coming off the bench for Manchester United with not too long to go. Jadon Sancho will be one of the casualties. Shout out to the young Argentinian lad. Luke Shaw's off. And who's coming off for going up? Bruno Fernandes. It looks like Iqbal and this Garnacho brother are the closest to breaking through United's academy and mixing and matching with the first team. I mean, he looks the part. He's Argentinian. He still says Ronaldo's the best. You got balls to do that in the team you're playing for Messi. Maybe an outside chance of making the World Cup. Looks the part. Got the tattoos. You look like a technical man. Shout Malanza. Competent left back. And forgive me if I'm wrong, it looks like Levi Colwill could be coming on for Brighton. Elite time wasted from Solly March. Solly March, they tried to tell him to come off the other side of the pitch. Man's running the whole length. I can't lie. Regardless of this result, I love that. That is shithousery at its finest. I love that. I love that. Tierney running after him. Paul Tierney, the ref, running after him like a fed. Levi Colwill, there's about 3-4 players now between both teams who have made their Premier League debuts. Not too long left, ref. How long's added on? Don't know. Ferguson time. Pan the camera. Alex Ferguson's probably doing all of that now. Not too long left here. Danny Welbeck. Bandulu skills, but it worked. 5 minutes of added on time. See? Lamptey. Not really been effective. Danny Welbeck. Lamptey. Ghanaian to Ghanaian. Sonic, a.k.a. Lamptey, buzzing and bobbing and weaving and buzzing. Pascal Gross. Lamptey. It's good play here. I don't know what Malanza tried there, but Lamptey says, see, he fouls him. He takes a swipe at him. Good free kick to win there. Stupid free kick to give away. And for your sake, I hope there's no issues there. Odds makers give Brighton the best outside chance top 6 finish, unless it's a major club, I'm saying. Hear that? Ten Hag knows Alanga is meaty. Crazy, man. The old United would have shot them man there for about 20 million. Josh King's settings. If you had to take one player now that Basuma is gone, who would you take? Well, based on, I'll take back Welbs. I'll take Levi Colwill, who's a Chelsea loadie. I'll take Calcedo, the young midfielder. I'll take a couple of their defenders, to be fair, because of their mentality. I'll take Lamptey. Better than Cedric in that. Pascal Gross, don't know what he tried. It didn't bang. The man who won the free kick in Lamptey looked like his legs got swiped there again. Alanga looks like he wants to take a swipe. Don't foul him. Don't foul him, Melanza. Never a foul. Goal kick. Pascal Gross beat it. Twat. Alanga gets it back to his goalie quickly. Remember when United fans were calling Arsenal-ish and they were better than us with Ten Hag? Listen, we're going to have our days. They're going to have their days, man. Let's just deal with what's this. American Gooner, I didn't even see you did that. One love for gifting out 5 community subs, you madman. I appreciate that. Bit of head tennis. Tired. Look, to be fair, you know, both teams have looked tired, but out of the highlights I've watched in my team, it looked like they're a bit fitter than some other clubs and players. Mbappe does well. Lamptey. Oh, kind of killing you. Bro, Lamptey, you should be the guy out wide. Help Gross, man. He's knackered. Cream crack, never a foul. My Lancer being a bit naive there. Probably swiping at him where he doesn't need to. Tossart is a baller. Oh, yeah, how could I forget Tossart? I'm taking Tossart. Lewis Dunk as well. I love the time wasting. I think Roy Keane is eating dust. He never sees Arsenal as a fourth team, but what we're seeing now by mid-season, man, you'll be swimming in relegation wars. I'm not too sure on that. Don't know if Arsenal get top 4. I hope so. I just know we've got 37 other games, much like everyone else, to show that. 199 likes, people. Come on, man. Come on, man. We're flirting with it. Appreciative to you. Like, I know we're going to do it. I know we're going to do it, so I'm not even going to get excited. I love the time wasted. This is elite game management from Brighton. You can't help but admire it. Of corner flag FC, and United can't even get out the corner flag. Just a minute and 10 seconds. Enough time for United to equalize. It'd feel like a victory if United, well, for some, because it's, you know, it's 1 point better than none. Feel like a defeat where you got 3 points on the line. It's been a good game for the neutrals, man. A minute left. Oh, and it could be here now. Or not. Offside flag. And if I'm Brighton, I'm in no rush, man. Calcedo should be kicking that ball. Some of you should be taking yellows for your club now. Dark horse. DG, would you take Neto or Gakpo? I mean, I'm sure Gakpo's lit. He looks like if he goes to do the little Dortmund things and them Dortmund projects, he'll be lit. But for me, I'd rather at this moment in time Neto. Danny Welbeck coming off with 30 seconds left. Good little. Well, I'm not too sure most United fans will give him a good send off right now because of what's going on. But yeah, man, he's probably man of the match, really. And who's this? Dennis Undav. Who the fuck is this lad? Who are you? Who? Bloody hell. Shout out, man. Enjoy that family day, bro. Brentford is 2-2. Ref, is it another foul? I mean, Brentford have probably got over the line now. They've probably got over the line. There's one last kick. Lissandro Martinez. Ooh, losing debut. Ugh. Zinchenko could never. Garnacho hype. Smack. Look at my Brentford man just smashing it. Ref, how long? It's over now. Ref, come on. Yes, Brentford. The Seagulls have shitted on Old Trafford. It is lit. They won there last year. They've won it this year. I mean, Ten Hag knows there's a lot of work. Obviously, United, the first 20 minutes, no, the first 10, 11 minutes, it showed what you could be. Other than that, it was atrocious. The 2 goals they conceded on the transition, horrible, you know. For Eriksen had a good game, but Eriksen and McTominay have lost it. And it's not even just their fault. From the goalie to the defenders, they've just been watching for a lot. You know, they've been chasing shadows. The second goal, yes, De Gea has spilt it and gifted them that. But the transition, once again, United cannot defend. It's a shambolic one. And again, Ten Hag has a lot of work to do. I don't doubt Ten Hag. I think he needs his players. I think he needs better players. I think these players have bad habits. I don't think you're going to rock up in pre-season for a couple of weeks and everything's going to get fixed. Not the way to start the season. But if there's any tonic for United fans, it's not where you start, it's where you finish. There's 37 games left. And I guess this serves as a good reminder in many ways. I'm not going to say it's better than going on a Ten Hag slight air, the fan that was asking for his hand there. In many ways, it's better that this happens. I'm not saying anyone that in United's case wouldn't want to win games, wouldn't want to go on a winning run. But when there's preseason optimism and you're beating Crystal Palace's kids, it might think that you're back. this is a message to the board. Pull your finger out with the transfers. This is a message to the players. Sanchez is still telling the ref he thinks he was handled. I disagree. Probably there should have been a pen shout for Brighton. Man of the match for me, I think Caicedo was good. I think Tossart was good. I give it Danny Welbs. I think Danny Welbs was good. From a United perspective, I think Eriksen was good, apart from him going to sleep. 217 likes. You know, obviously, we're going to focus a lot more on Manchester United for obvious reasons, people. But you've got to give credit to Graham Potter. They rid their luck at times, remained pending. They showed their street smartness. They were fantastic on the counter-attack. Their players are fantastic technically. They really know how to defend. Probably be unhappy how they conceded that goal. But yeah, in terms of other games, West Ham, Man City is to come at 4:30. We'll be watching that across Twitch and YouTube. Don't go anywhere. Make sure you set your likes. Brighton have won 2-1 today. And Leicester have let it slip, really and truly. You know, they were winning last time I checked. They didn't lose, but they drew 2-2. 4-goal thriller. Brentford 2, Leicester 2. So that's Leicester 2, Brentford 2. Manchester United 1, Brighton 2, Man United 1. And West Ham United versus Manchester City to come. You know, games like this make it all worth it for the travelling fans of Brighton as well. Commiserations to Man United fans and whatnot. But yeah, man. I mean, really, Ren, if you're listening, you told me chat to you minute 90. All right, my guy. I heard that, bro. Don Tellerman's man of the match. I hear that. They look really, really average. I mean, United showed a bit more commitment to playing out from the back and things, but they need some players, man. They need better players, bro. Like, it's not gonna work, you know. They probably need a striker. It's not gonna work. The midfield is imbalanced in many ways, you know. They've tried to balance it with Eriksen false nine and Bruno's indiscipline by doubling down with Fred and McTominay. It needs to be one of them. You could argue they probably need 3 midfielders, definitely 2. They definitely need a 6 that can be a bit more progressive if you can find that. And for me, they need an 8 to go with what they've got with Eriksen. Eriksen just doing the basic competencies. You see the difference, linking defense and attack. But yeah, man, red. And now let's get to sneak this in. Where is Brighton's Twitter handle? Because what we need to do. Where is Brighton's Twitter handle, man? Don't do this. You better find Brighton's, because have they tweeted that final score? There we have it. Don't know. Retweet all of that shit. Where's the second goal? The moment they scored the second. Caicedo was lit as well. You know what? Caicedo could get a man of the match as well. I just think Welbs, he gassed out in the second, but he was really good, man. Really, really good. Really good, man. Where's Man United's Twitter as well? Because they always tweet the result. Boy, like United said, good to be back, as they tweeted. It is indeed. Let me refresh their page, man. Come on, tweet the final result. Yeah. Anywho, that's that, man. No, I'm not cutting, man. The next one starts at 4:15. IG1, you've been real silent, man. None of United fans going, Arsenal, and all that stuff. Arsenal. Shut up, man. At least some of United fans don't have to travel too far. You know, they can just turn off the Sky remote. That's an easy point. It's like saying, where's the trophies for Spurs fans? Leave the admin alone. Boy, them man, they can't handle pressure. United fans love running, man. You lot are not tugs, man. The Seagulls have firmly shitted. Lovely. But don't forget, people, after this live stream, we're going to go see what the real Manchester team is saying. Man City are travelling to West Ham United. We're watching that next, man. Again, is Haaland going to beat the allegations, or are we going to run agendas? I heard Darwin scored and assisted yesterday. I might be capping. I didn't watch anything yesterday. You know, I was enjoying life. Good afternoon, man. It's lit, man. It's lit. It's been an enjoyable weekend, mate. It's been an enjoyable weekend. Arsenal. But Martinez rejected Arsenal. Thanks for doing us a favour, lad. Eriksen was good. But United need a lot, bro. Man getting excited because they thingy. They beat Crystal Palace's under nines and that. Lissandro Lannister. Oh man. The real man. You got to do them ones, man. Them sly ones. Arsenal's gonna have a hard day. We're gonna get slapped plenty of times this season. It's not today though. Shit, that shit's tragic. Winning on the opening day of the season, not for everyone, boy. Shit. Boy, if you ain't got at least a point this season, you can't talk to me, boy. Shit. They're in their relegation zone right now. And trust the process, though, man. In Ten Hag, we trust. Man thought they could sign random Melanza and Alanga and all these meaty duns. Crazy. Trust, there's 37 games to go, man. You can't draw too many conclusions, but this is football. Football fans drew conclusions in pre-season. A week's a long time in football, much less 37. But the game's the game. Agendas are not facts, but agendas have to agenda, man. Pre-season hype, bro. Come on, man. Shit, this was lit stuff, man. But on a serious note, people, as I said, you know what? Short interval. We're back again in 14 minutes, people. So, yeah, 14 more moments. We watch West Ham against Man City. I'm actually just going to go get some coffee, probably get some orange juice, really, and we go again, people. Great Sunday it's been, man. So, yeah, commiserations, Man United fans. Congratulations, Brighton fans. Appreciative to you lot for hitting the like button, your talking points. All of these things you lot were bringing to the table, people. So I'll see you lot in a few moments. But, yeah, I got a bus out to go set that out.